All right, Lauren, what do you got?
Kiss can't just put on the makeup anymore. Netflix is loading up October with a bunch of comedy documentaries. Donnie Darko is coming back big time, and Dolly Parton forever. We say goodbye to the best American legend.
All right, we got that. We got your happy birthdays, the porno birthday, all that and more next in your Crap on Celebrity. Stay there. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hello.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Big day.
Well, listen, after the show yesterday, I went home and I went to sleep and I just woke up. So what happened?
Nothing.
Are you sitting down?
What? Tell me what happened.
You know what happened. You know.
Oh, I know what happened. We finally got a new riverboat down at the Mississippi.
Yeah!
First one in 40 years. That's what we're talking about, right? Guys, let me tell you about the Becky Thatcher.
No.
This is huge.
You don't want to hear about the Becky Thatcher?
Not really.
I mean, for the first time in almost 4 decades, the St. Louis riverfront is expanding its fleet. The Becky Thatcher.
Wow.
Joining the longtime Tom Sawyer.
Mean ride.
No? Okay, that's not what we're talking about. I did not kill Dolly Parton.
I went back and listened to the tape.
And?
From Monday. And out of all of us that were talking about her, you were the one who said something about, I don't think things are going well for her. She's had to cancel some dates.
She did, which is all true.
Her husband has passed. And you were worried about her health.
I was worried about her health.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then I said, we need to stop talking about this.
Well, how do you guys know I don't have an insider?
We don't.
You don't know who I know. I may have somebody on the inside over there at the Dolly Parton
Nashville
camp.
Hotel.
Well, shame on you then for saying something. Shame on you.
Yeah.
You should
Maybe I was just trying to prepare you guys.
You're going to get shamed here regardless.
Maybe I was just trying to prepare you guys.
This is a losing battle.
Well, you know what? We were prepared because she had made that video statement like a month ago when she had to cancel some appearances.
I got the video. I got the audio of
August
that.
14th.
This is August 14th.
Just a couple weeks ago.
Here's Dolly. Now, this is Dolly Parton appearing virtually at Dollywood. So she wasn't at Dollywood. She was appearing virtually at Dollywood. Now, I don't think anybody's seen her since she opened up that truck stop. Mm-hmm. I think back in June.
Something like that.
Here's Dolly from August 14th. Okay.
All my fans, but I've had a few little health issues, and sometimes I get a little dizzy, and I get dehydrated, and I'm dehydrated. And so my Nashville doctor has kind of clipped my wings, saying, you ain't traveling this week. So I guess if your doctor tells you you ain't traveling this week, you ain't traveling this week. But I like to keep all of you in the loop, like I said I would, on everything. So, all is going well on the medical end of things, and I continue working away on all of our other projects, like the Songteller Hotel and my Life of Many Colors Museum here in Nashville.
Oh, yeah, you were going to the hotel, but that was not completed in time.
I know. I was super bummed. I was telling Tim yesterday, I'm like, man, it was supposed to be open in June, and then we got a call, like a week or so. Sorry, I'm like, I've been crying about Dolly Parton like all damn day. And I know that's dumb to some of you, but she just, I don't know. I come from a long line of women that just love the hell out of her, so it's hard to even hear her talk.
Well, don't blame me for her death.
I don't blame you for her death.
It's a bummer. I mean, this is a sadder world without that person.
Yeah.
Period. Like it was one of those where I think even people that are just sort of peripherally aware of Dolly know that this is a sadder world without somebody like that.
She was just so good. She just and she all the things that you see, all the tributes yesterday that poured through, and that was the coolest thing ever. It was like seeing everybody post about her, and I got a bunch of emails about. Everybody's like, check on Rafe. And so I did. I had called Rafe earlier in the day about something else.
I had 2 missed phone calls, and I go, this can't be good.
And Rafe called me back later. You had a client lunch or something, and you caught me at a really rough time where I was just kind of looking through my Instagram stories, and I don't know, man. I just
well, all I pictured was
really
Dolly
sad.
Parton actually doing the work herself. That's why it didn't get finished because she was sick.
Swinging hammers.
No, with a roller.
Yeah.
I pictured her with a roller, rolling paint in the rooms.
Yeah.
she probably did. That's who she was, man. She She was so good and hardworking and lovely, and she didn't piss anybody off. She just loved everyone, and she led with love. And I think that is such a
donated a lot of money to charity.
rare thing these days.
I saw somebody say something about how Dolly was one of the few people that lived the brand of generosity.
Yes, that was
And I was
so
like,
good.
whoa, that's a great way to put that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, there were a lot of good tributes. There was one I saw that was like, I know this sounds corny or cringy or naive or whatever, but Dolly Parton felt like America when it was trying to be the place it was promised to be.
Yeah.
And I think that was the truest one that I saw, where I was just like, that is exactly how she felt.
She was the greatest American legend. Like, it was just, I don't know, she was just good.
I was sitting on the deck yesterday, and I was just, I was on my computer doing some computering.
Computer stuff?
I saw, 1 o'clock, so exactly 1 o'clock, I get an email from, on the Rizz Show email from Michael. It's exactly at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. and all it says is, y'all did it again, killed Dolly. And I went, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then I went to, and this was 9 minutes. 9 minutes had passed after, I guess, her sister's son made a statement.
Oh, God. I have the audio for that, too, by the way.
So it was her sister's.
Yeah, it was his nephew. Or her nephew. Yeah.
Who was also her head of security.
Which is
for
really cool.
many, many years. And then he made the statement, and you go, whoa. And then the email started coming. Then
there were a lot.
Yeah. I got a good little mix of them. Here we go. So it all started with Michael at 1 p.m. Y'all did it again, killed Dolly. Danny writes, Rizz Show does it again. Justin writes, did you just kill Dolly? Look me in the eye and tell me you just didn't kill Dolly. Adam writes, dude and learn. Rizz totally killed Dolly. Alex writes, I know you've probably gotten a lot of these emails, but I wanted to add to it. You killed Dolly. Jeff writes, the Rizz Show strikes a celebrity once again. Just talked about it the other day and then realized you were doing it again. Stopped, but the damage was done. Poor Rafe. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to cope with this, knowing that he was 1/5 of the reason she's no longer here. R.I.P.
Wow.
Dang.
Oh.
Crystal writes,
I'll fight you in public.
Crystal writes, damn it, you did it again. You talked about Dolly on the air, and now look what you did. The queen is dead, and the Rizz Show curse lives on. Trevor writes, well, looks like you guys killed Dolly. Congrats, Rizz, for saying, and I quote, I don't think she's doing well. I'm pretty sure I heard a hammer striking a nail into a coffin immediately after you uttered that, and look what happened. And, I mean, there's a ton of these. One more. Eric writes, I'm sure you've gotten plenty of emails about this already, but still, Rizz just had to mention he didn't think Dolly Parton was doing well the other day. And now look where we are. Well, look where we are, guys.
I know. Sucks. Mm-hmm. This is the world without Dolly.
Turns out she had cancer, right?
She had cancer, yeah.
Yeah. Well, just one of those things.
It was a crazy thing, too, though. I mean, you couldn't open your phone. It was literally a nonstop. I bet there was 50 Dolly Parton things in a row. That's just how much of an icon she was in this country that, like, there's only a few things that can happen that when you open, like, Instagram or whatever, like, there was nothing else on there.
Right.
The news of her death and tributes just, like,
took over,
owned the entire algorithm.
Yeah, the last one that I kind of remember like this was Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Which is another example of, like, human decency at its best.
Yeah, that's what I could.
Yeah, this is wild, man. I got a hard time opening my
too.
phone. I was like, oh God. I got off the phone with her. We talked. Caught her in the middle of an emotional day. Then I started being like, I got to get off here. What? No, there's freaking dust in my house. I got to get off here. And then I was like, all right. Turned off all the lights. Put on a coat of many colors and just got into it. It actually got me this morning because I got up this morning and was like, got out of the shower, opened up my phone and started seeing like all the tributes, like the Avett Brothers singing "I Will Always Love You," and all these like music acts that like did tributes to her last night at their concerts, and I was like, that's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, it's gonna be the tributes for a while.
Somebody put Reba in a bubble. Right now.
Yes.
I can't handle it. Or Willie.
Stop.
Oh, why'd you
Stop
say
talking.
Okay. What are you doing,
What?
man?
Why did you?
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that.
I know.
What?
I'm just reading an email.
You know, I was thinking about when I was a little girl,
You're a real piece of crap.
like growing
What
up
did
in
I
my
do?
grandma's house. And so she had like a record player, and then she had this cabinet near her bedroom, and it was like a closed cabinet, but there were records in there. And I was a little kid, single digits probably. And, you know, most of the records that she had were like old-timey, like male artists or bands, and had like men on the covers. But she had one Dolly Parton record where she just looked so glamorous, you know, and it was from like the late 60s probably. And I was like, who is this? Like, I remember specifically not knowing who Dolly Parton was, but getting my eyes on her as a little girl and being like, oh my goodness, you know, and then like you start to kind of learn about her through different things. Like I remember the movie Straight Talk, where she plays like a woman that she happens upon like a radio show. And I have that on DVD. I haven't watched it in a million years, but I was like, even that, like I loved her in all of her movies. And then you find out like how kind she was and spicy, and like spunky. She just never let anybody talk down to her. Like she really was a light and beacon of strength for women, who I think that when you're God, I'm going to be emotional all day. Sorry, guys. Like when you're trying to just be a woman and be yourself, she just was. And people tried to like kick her down all the time. And she dealt with that in such a hubris and witty way that was so strong. And also like how much she loved Carl. Like just she had so many great facets to her person. And that's, I think, where people are going to miss her the most, is just the person she was.
Well,
like, she was an actual angel on earth.
She had a great sense of humor, and she was on, this was making the rounds yesterday, it was her on Letterman doing her top 10 pet peeves.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
The category tonight from the home office in Sioux City, Iowa. Oh, this is a good one. It's a good one. Get up real close to your set. Top 10 list tonight. Top 10 Dolly Parton pet peeves. Yes, sir. And now, to assist us in the presentation of tonight's top 10 list, please welcome live from Dollywood, Dolly Parton, her own self. Dolly, there you go. Okay, the category tonight, top 10 Dolly Parton pet peeves. Dolly, are you all set? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Okay, number 10.
Accountants who don't understand how much it costs to make me look this cheap.
Yes. Number 9.
Trying to play guitar in these 5-inch fingernails.
They're great. When are we going to have them on the show, Paula? 5-inch fingernails. I'm telling you, that's my favorite new band.
They're hard
Make that
edge.
booking if you can.
They're alternative.
Number 8.
When the county declares my hair a fire hazard.
Number 7.
Confused Dalai Lama constantly asking for theme park royalties.
Number 1 is
Number
fantastic.
6.
You can't get a wig repaired because Letterman's got some kind of a hairpiece crisis.
Hey, come on.
I don't know when this was from. Had to have been the mid-90s, right? Mid to early 90s?
Looks about that way from his hair.
It's like...
Everybody looks so young.
It's like my goofy cousin is hosting the show tonight.
All right, Dave. Come on, next one.
Hello, I'm Dave's cousin, Kenny. Dave was smoking a cigar and had to go home early. So Dave asked, could I fill in? Oh, man, where the hell are we? Have we done all 10 yet? Number 5.
A rhinestone rash.
Yeah, okay. Number 4. Number 4.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You ready?
Let's just go home, Dolly. Number 4.
Okay, when he visits Dollywood gift shops, Garth Brooks always shoplifts stuff under that big hat of his. Yeah, let's do go home.
I will, we'll get him next time.
Just 3
Dolly
more.
been smoking her own self.
We grow that stuff
Number
down
3.
here.
Number 3.
Okay, smart-ass MCs who introduced me by saying, and now here they are, Dolly Parton.
Number 2.
When the Super Bowl is over, winner never says, hey, I'm going to Dollywood.
That's right. And now, the number 1 Dolly Parton pet peeve.
Nobody notices I've got a great ass, too.
There we go. Well, R.I.P. Dolly Parton. We'll get to more of that and crap on celebrities later.
Yeah, I saw another thing with, like, I was telling Learn about this yesterday. It's like this old interview with Julia Roberts when they did Steel Magnolias, and she was talking about it was real hot on the set, and everybody was complaining and asking for ice, and she said Dolly was just real quiet on the porch. She's like, why aren't you, she's like, you have a wig, like you're basically in drag, and you have to be hotter than the rest of us, and like, just say it's hot. She's like, they were getting annoyed with her because she just wouldn't complain. She's like, just say it's hot and that you're uncomfortable. And she's like, you're not even sweating. The rest of us are sweating. You're just like sitting there composed. And she said that Dolly said something like, when I was a little girl in Pigeon Forge and I lived in a shack, all I wanted to be was rich and famous. And now I'm both of those things. And I'll never complain about it. And she said she just sat back and was like, all right, okay. And she's like,
I feel like a real piece of crap.
Yeah, she said that she's never complained on a movie set since. She
Well,
said that it changed her whole outlook on gratitude and being grateful for what you have and all that stuff.
From what I read, her whole look was based off somebody specific, right? Was it like
she saw a woman,
prostitute?
Yeah, like a sex worker, like
Uptown
way back, like in her town, and she thought she was the prettiest thing, and her mom was like, "No, she's a streetwalker."
Right.
Whatever.
So again, we'll get to more of Dolly later. But headline. This is a segue into my next story here.
Yeah.
Headline, segue into next story. East Palestine mobile home community clarifies location of Jed York's arrest.
Oh, good.
All right,
Why do they have to do this? They're like, let's
Finally.
put ourselves on the map.
Well, if you recall yesterday, we talked extensively about the owner of the San Francisco 49ers getting busted over the weekend in East Palestine, Ohio, at a mobile home community. With a prostitute whom he had paid $140. Turned out to be a police officer. Yes, she was. We called her a trailer park hoe. I didn't say that. Scott said that.
Sorry.
So the Wheat Hill mobile home community, the owner of that would like to clarify a couple things.
Okay.
The owner has issued a public statement clarifying that the recent prostitution-related arrest of Jed York occurred on their property purely by coincidence.
Go on.
Oh, wait, so this is just a normal neighborhood of this is a normal
this
park.
this is a mobile home park.
Right. Not a brothel park.
No. Not a place where people would go to for such activities.
Right.
It's off a little 2-lane blacktop road.
The statement followed growing public attention surrounding this mobile home park.
Yeah, because it was mentioned in every bit of the story.
Well, it just kind of adds to the juxtaposition of we have a billionaire
In a mobile home
in
park
a mobile home park with a prostitute.
for $140.
So the park management over there, the mobile home park management, is seeking to distance the quiet residential community from the undercover law enforcement operation. So according to a message posted on the official Wheat Hill mobile home community Facebook page, the park representative spoke directly with the East Palestine police chief to clarify the circumstances. Police did confirm that Jed York was pulled over inside the mobile home park simply because that was where he chose to stop his car.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, that does
Isn't that
make a
amazing?
difference.
That really does make a
yeah.
difference.
That really does.
make a
Yeah.
difference.
Ooh, sorry
It
you've
does.
been dragged into this.
Sorry, guys.
Like a West Palestine
Yeah, now I feel bad.
Oh,
But those headlines were very intentional. They used every angle they could to make it look as bad as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, he was going to get pulled over because of the sting. That's where he chose to pull over, at the mobile home park.
Thank you for clarifying.
Isn't that beautiful?
Bummer for them.
The chief of police over there verified that law enforcement was not using any mobile home within the Wheat Hill community as part of their sting operation.
I don't know about you, because the visual I had in my mind was like this one particular trailer is just known. It's got some cute blonde walking out of it.
Well, I'm just
Or
imagining.
staying in it.
I'm like, are you like me? Are you imagining like men in the area start like picking up like, oh,
Yeah.
I had no, you know what? And they start meandering over there like knocking on random doors. Like, is this where we
Is
get a good
this-
time or?
Yeah. Is this the place?
I'm
Yeah.
here for the.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Meanwhile,
Is that what?
like at the beginning of Old School. Yes. Oh man.
Has anybody here lived in a mobile home park?
No, my aunt did though, so I visited one often.
I lived in a mobile home.
I had an aunt and uncle that lived in a mobile home park.
Still does,
I think
actually.
there's certain ones that would be pretty cool if you're a
Rafe.
kid.
Yeah.
Did you live in a mobile home park? Yes. I mean, you
Yeah.
grew up on one.
Well, I grew up in. I've lived in one. Dal, Illinois was kind of a mixed bag of about half trailers and half houses, and it would be house, trailer, trailer, house, trailer, 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 house. It just depended on like what lot you were on in the town. But like a lot of people just had a lot of land with like a single wide mobile home pulled onto it, and there was a couple like brick and mortar houses like scattered about the town. The rich people had. But I lived in that mostly. Like I lived in like a single wide that had like a little deck built on the back, like an
so a
extension
single
built up the
wide.
back.
So single wides, I mean, were quite small. And there were how many of you?
16 by 80 was the big one. 16 by 60 was the smaller one. There were 5 of us.
So you'd walk into the mobile home.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the side of it, right?
On the side, there's usually an entrance, and that would take you in. The kitchen would be on the right.
Yeah, and the bedrooms would be on the
living
left.
room's on the left. You
And
go
the
down
mounted
a
deer
very
is
long
where?
hallway. Mounted deer were everywhere.
Did you have mounted deer in the house?
You had to legally.
Oh, okay. Oh, they came with them?
Yeah.
Everybody in Southern Illinois
My dad
has
was.
them.
We didn't have the money to like taxidermy, so my dad would just like the Predator clean the skulls off.
Oh, my God.
And it would just be like a carved arrowhead with like a deer skull in the antlers. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no like face of a deer.
Yeah.
With like the guys that had money would like get the whole head of the deer and then put like the arrow that killed it on the antlers or whatever. We didn't have that kind of cash. We weren't flush. I remember my dad did spring to put a couple bass too. He caught a couple big bass that he had mounted.
Did he dry? So he dried them out, so there was no fur on them.
No fur.
Oh,
It was
my.
just like the bear skull and antlers with like a little plywood arrowhead that he cut with a Sawzall and just varnished himself.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was our those are our living room decorations, by the way. That was up in
So
the,
my buddy
that
Doug.
wasn't like he didn't have a study.
So my buddy Doug, his dad is a deer hunter, and at his cabin, you know, there are the deer on the wall of the animals he killed, but it's the fur and all.
Oh,
So
wow.
they've been taxidermied.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't have that kind of cash.
They've been taxidermied and
He had a
mounted
couple
on
fish that he had done like that, but that was it.
Oh. Did you have any relatives that live in a mobile home park, Moon?
Yeah, still do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they're still there. They're
Same community?
No. See, it's not a mobile home park. It's just a mobile home.
Yeah, it's on a lot.
Yeah, it's on.
They're the richest
it's the
family
same-
members we have, by the way.
Yeah, it's the same thing that Rafe's talking about. You know,
Does their house have wheels?
I mean,
Underneath.
technically at one point, yeah, and probably underneath. What you do is you build that little.
Slab.
It's like what's I don't even know what it's called. It's like a thatched it's like chicken wire, but like made out of wood.
Yeah,
you know,
I know exactly
And
what
you
you're talking
put that around it and
And
make
there
it
are
like
steps?
a skirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
you make like a skirt.
It's got a
Oh,
skirt.
you're talking about lattice?
Lattice.
Yeah, thank you, lattice. Yeah. So you put lattice around the bottom to make it look like a home,
Yeah.
instead of a trailer.
Or like the aluminum siding. Either lattice or like
Or aluminum siding. Yeah, I've
there
seen
was
that.
like an aluminum skirt that went
yeah.
around that would hide the wheels.
Now we had the lattice.
Yep.
They still got the lattice, I
A couple
think.
people put cinder blocks, put like block foundations under theirs to be like, it's not mobile anymore.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
and then-
Just
there's
a home.
a neighborhood out in Malibu that's right on the coast, and it overhangs. Like they have their own private little beach and stuff, and it is all mobile homes. But they build them up where they look like mansions basically, but they just stack mobile homes and
Really?
same thing, the concrete foundation, but they keep the wheels on so they get the tax.
Oh, they
advantage.
keep the wheels on for tax purposes? What does that do?
Out there in California, there's like some law that helps with lowering the property taxes stuff. If there's
Well,
wheels
over
on.
there at the Wheat Hill mobile home community,
the same difference.
park management is expressing shock over the incident.
Yeah, I'd imagine so, man. I mean, that was the detail.
This is my homecoming picture. Look in the background.
Oh, that looks like a nice
This wasn't my house. This was a girl I was dating at the time.
with a deer head on the
Yeah,
wall.
her dad could afford the whole
What's
deer.
that, like a-
But it's
like
just
a
funny that
8-point buck?
it's in the backdrop of every photo from my childhood. Everyone's house had.
We still have it. Like at my mom's house now, we have deer heads all over our basement.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't.
I'm surprised your mother allows that.
Well, and he did.
She don't love it, does she?
She doesn't mind the deer, but he brought home he went hunting and got a wild boar one time, and he had it taxidermied, and this is when Jerry was on the road, and so he had it, shipped to the house once it was finished. And my sister, I'll never forget, she was probably like 2, And we get this big box, on our front porch. So we bring it in.
Jerry's all excited.
No, Jerry's not there.
Oh, Jerry's not
on the
there.
road. He's working. And so Mom's like, I think she might have been on the phone with him or something. And she goes, okay, we got to open this up. Jerry wants to see what's going on. And so we open up the boar's head. This crazy looking, boar's head
It's a
with the
monster.
fangs.
Yeah.
That's what Emily said. She goes, oh my God, it's a monster. And she went like screaming. And my mom goes, absolutely not. We are not having this boar's head.
Wait, Jerry never said it was coming?
No. He didn't tell us like, hey, I want to mount this boar's head somewhere. So now.
But he wasn't home and he knew he had a house full of women who were going to open up this box with a taxidermied boar's head.
Oops.
I love
it was
Jerry.
metal as hell,
I love
dude.
Jerry so much.
Dude,
I know.
He's living in King's Landing. That's some Game of Thrones
So
crap.
then my
That
mom said,
rules.
Jerry, this thing cannot go in the house. We already have like 4 or 5 deer heads downstairs. No. No, Jerry. And so now it lives in we call it the dark space where it's all of our storage in the basement. So if you go down there at night,
It lives.
you run into
It's
this boar's
terrifying.
head. It's terrifying.
Yo, see what you're going to do with that. Because if you ain't going to do nothing, we got to put it. Let's put it up here in the
Yeah,
studio.
dude.
You
if
want me to
don't-
bring the boar's head?
Oh,
That's
if you don't
so
want
sick.
that,
Oh my gosh.
I'll see
that'd
if
be
he will. He
awesome.
might
Yeah,
want
let's
it
put
to
that in
be
the
on
office.
display.
put that in the office.
Can you imagine that over Rizz's desk?
I
It was-
can.
I
It
would
was
love
meant
it.
for it.
You know what? I'll text him right now.
Dude, that
He's
is
out.
I
Is
wanna
it,
see
is it up in the house?
It's in the basement on a wall, in the basement in the like storage part of the basement.
So nobody's looking at it?
So you can't-
If
That
he
means
really
nothing.
wants it to be appreciated,
Ooh.
It's about time it's appreciated.
Okay, you know what? You're
to be
right.
honest.
You're right. Let's get
I'll take it off his
Okay.
hands.
Hey, you know what I love about that?
You need a little unload a boar's head. I know a guy.
Hey.
You know the big difference between a trailer park and a trailer on a lot is what happens is you get the trailer on the lot and a double wide. You know what a double wide is, right? It's just 2 singles and typically
glue
they'll have
together?
like basically, yeah. Typically they have it's like a mirror. It's 2 single wide that are
I
mirrored.
believe it's been rebranded as a modular home.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, is that what they say those are?
But they'll-
Modular homes?
But they'll have like a vault and they meet it in the middle. And so then your living room looks like an actual kind of living room, right? Because it's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
big.
vaulted, right? So then
Yeah.
the difference between that and a trailer park is
You also get a sliding glass door in a double wide, which is pretty tight.
right.
That is tight.
So it gets pulled in the trailer park. And then you put your lattice up, you put your skirt, and then that's it. Maybe you get a little deck and some stairs because you got to get into the thing, right? It's a few feet off the ground. If you have it on a lot, after about 10 years, you build a little bit of a deck, maybe on the back.
Oh, not just a little bit of a deck.
Yeah. Then after about 30 years, you build a big old deck on the front of it.
So are you surrounding the home
You basically
with deck?
You basically just start building around it to not even to hide it, but the mobile home now becomes the center, and you can't really even see it. You
I'll be
basically
honest
put
with you,
it.
that sounds pretty cool.
You
And if
basically-
you really want to splash your money and show how rich you are, you also build an above the ground pool
That's what I'm
with
saying.
a giant deck
Done.
around
We-
that thing.
we are
Deck.
we are describing our
My
aunt and
dream.
uncle's house.
That sounds great.
So basically, it's like you buy the cake, and after about 35 years, if things didn't go to total pot, you put icing all over it. And that is the difference between a trailer on a lot and a trailer in a park.
Yeah, listen, I'm looking at my home now. I just bought 2 new garage doors. We need new siding on the house. A modular home sounds wonderful.
Take
it anywhere.
To be honest with
Awesome.
you.
I probably was 15 years old when I realized, hang on a second, this is a mobile home. Because they had a single wide on the lot
Less
for
to clean.
a while there.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, I got to be there when they moved it in.
The double?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought they built
just
the
have
house. I was too
faint
small to
memories of
think
that.
about it.
Wow.
That's the
Why do
spot.
they always get hit by tornadoes?
Well,
Because they ain't
Because
got
they're
no
not.
basement.
Yeah, they have no grounding.
they're also made of paper mache.
Yes. Yes.
That was the thing about a double wide. It looked like a house. He got in it. And then, like, everything was like a movie set. You know, like the trim would just kind of peel off. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. It
You guys
is
know what
a
I'm
movie
talking-
set.
I know that you two know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
if you
yeah.
barely
100%.
talk, you can hear the wole house. You know.
Yeah, like
Is this a movie set?
You
Like nothing's
you
real?
lean on the wall, and it like what would normally be like an actual piece of wood trim would just be like a thin piece of vinyl plastic that would
Yes.
start to peel off that looked like wood, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
No, they're
Oh,
wood
no.
curtains. They're particle board curtains.
I was thinking about another great attribute of a mobile home is the accordion pocket door. Do you guys remember those?
To separate rooms?
To separate
Yeah,
rooms.
yeah,
And like
yeah.
if you wanted to go to sleep, like my aunt had an accordion pocket door. And I have a pocket door in my bathroom now, but it goes into the wall, completely. But those pocket doors that were accordions for the trailers, like those are really something, because and they would always have a hole in them because they would always crack because they weren't the plastic or fabric or whatever they were made out of always got old and
Yeah.
then there would be holes in the door. And that sucked, you'd have to get that replaced.
Well, our trailer had like Dude, there were some real innovations in trailer technology, and when people needed to do it, because like Dallas, Illinois was just a trailer park slowly engulfing 7 homes that were built. So we had a single wide, but then it was like almost like a pop out camper. We had built like a little extra room that made the living room bigger.
You call it the guest house?
No, it was just like there was a wood burning stove, and it was like, which is really rolling the dice in a trailer.
No, that's because you can't put it in a trailer. That's exactly what they have.
That's hilarious. This is their home.
So to heat the home, you have to have a wood burning furnace, but you can't put it in the trailer. So you have to put that on
Extra
the ground
room.
and then build a roof and a room around it.
That's
Then to have a bigger kitchen, you build a little thing back there too, and you put another fridge out there and a freezer.
And we didn't have.
You're blowing Rizz's mind
Whoa.
right now.
Yeah, bro.
It's the same spot, dude.
This is awesome.
We're talking
We gotta
about
take
the
you to
same
Southern
build.
Illinois
You guys
and show
move
you
it-
some
Did your
stuff.
are cut
family
from the
move into
same
my
cloth.
old house?
This is the same build,
You have
dude.
to understand, this is something I just could not wrap my head around.
Yeah, you didn't have this growing
So
up.
we had like, that made us feel like we just had an estate.
Yeah, it's huge.
Because there was like an extra room, and then there was like a little room off the back of that was supposed to be storage that got turned into like an extra bedroom and, the laundry room. So you go down the long trailer hallway, but it would get so cold in the winter we couldn't afford like to turn the heat up. So the back bedroom where me and my brother would sleep would get so cold in the winter that we would just hang a blanket at the beginning of the hallway, and they would just like tack it up and put the wood burning stove on in the big main room, and we would all sleep out there like on real.
Oh, man.
Because it was like the only place in the house we could keep at a warm
Keep
temp.
warm.
And then you go, dude, you have to pee. You have to go behind the blanket to go pee, and you'd be like,
Were there
you feel like there was a ghost in the house, like
were
6
there
cents.
vents? I mean, so did you have like...
Yeah, but it was an old ass trailer, dude. Like,
There are
this was
vents, but
in the
the
80s,
heat-
and the
but the
trailer
heat
was
doesn't
probably
do the
from
vents.
the late 60s, early 70s.
The
It wasn't like-
insulation doesn't probably keep it in how it does for a home,
Right.
like
Right,
a built home.
Especially if it's vaulted.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
a vault and there's no attic up there, and
Right.
there's nothing. I mean, there's a
To keep
tiny
it.
thin
So
layer
the heat
of,
just
of
goes.
whatever.
I mean, just
Yeah, it just goes to the
goes
walls.
out.
But the heat's not in the central air. So the central air, there's like vents for the air, but the furnace is what's heating the house. So like there's hot spots. It's coming through this one doorway, just like Rafe was saying.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, the furnace room, which we call the back room, I guess, or where you walk
mud
in.
room, yeah.
The mud room. It smells like wood and mothballs because that's where the closet is as well. So that's where all the jackets are, all the work gloves,
Man.
and all the stacks of wood for the furnace. It's got this amazing smell. It's one of my favorite smells. It's one of my favorite places on earth.
Yeah.
Is this house?
So
There's also-
talking about a mobile home. Are you back there now in your head?
I can smell.
Yeah, I can see the
smell
whip too.
room.
That if you didn't do things right, we got to use
There
that.
was
Remember
a
that
whip
guy?
over there. Yeah,
It was a whip?
And there's
What?
Honestly, in this room are boots, clothes, wood, and weapons. There's a lot of guns. There's a lot of guns. in
Tons
there.
of guns. Yeah.
Like seriously.
Tons of guns.
There's-
Guns
there's-
This is
laying
the
out.
boots, clothes, wood, and weapons room.
Yeah, there's 6 or 7 rifles and shotguns just in the closet. Just
Eric
right there.
saying on the instant feedback, describing my aunt and uncle's house in Southern Illinois to a T.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Yeah,
It was the way.
it was
And,
tight.
and by the way, we were left there as kids. They would go into town. and
Alan
be gone
says, take
for
Rizz,
hours.
take Rizz down Highway 141 between 30 and 21. What area is that?
What is it?
I don't know.
141 between 30 and 21.
I don't know.
That's
That's in
between
between
Gravois and
That's it.
Tesson.
That's
Towards Arnold, right? Or yeah.
I do. I can see myself sitting because, like, also living in Southern Illinois, or at least the town I lived in, I'm sure learned West Frankfort too. It's like living in a time warp that goes back 20 years because everything was secondhand. So, like, my furniture wasn't from 1985. My furniture was from 1965.
Right.
So it was like living in I know you guys know what I'm talking about. The kitchen table that was like yellow polymer with like a silver band
Yep.
around it, and it had like speckles in
Oh,
it.
I know.
1,000%.
And it had
it
like
was made of like the top was like Formica or
yeah,
something.
Formica. And it was like the chairs were like baby poop yellow because it was like some secondhand table from the 60s. That
Mine
we
were
got.
brown with a gold cushion on it.
Yeah, and I'm making some powdered Nesquik in the little plastic cup that looked like the rabbit's face. Or I was
Oh,
drinking
I
out
had that cup too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was awesome.
Yeah, or I was drinking out of a Smurf's glass with lead paint, clearly. Like, you know those old glasses? You used to, like, they'd paint the Smurfs or something on them,
Yeah.
but then 3 times through the sink, and all the paint was, like, chipping off, and you're probably just
And
drinking
it was
lead.
probably in it was probably in the drink.
Yeah.
Man.
Going in there, and the fridge was old as hell.
No, we always thought that, back on the East Coast, you'd hear about these tornadoes in the Midwest because, we never experienced any tornadoes. Yeah, that was not a thing. So
There's
always hitting, trailer parks.
Well, the town had like 3 like storm shelters because of tornadoes, because everybody had trailers. So there would be like, I don't know if you guys had this in your hometown, but it'd just be like a hill, like a dirt mound with grass on it, because we used to ride our bikes up on top of it and ride them down, and they would just like have like a big concrete steel door.
No, we did not have any storm
shelters. And when there
shelters.
was a tornado warning, everybody would come out of their house and we'd all go huddle in these like storm shelters.
No, we didn't have that.
So you'd be like half-ass underground.
But the theory was, and I don't know if there's any truth to this, but this is what, maybe it's an urban legend or what we were told at one point, that because there were so many metal homes together, there was some kind of electromagnetic thing.
I don't know.
I mean, that would be a
some
good
kind
theory.
of electromagnetic thing.
That was going to outsmart weather.
That was drawing tornadoes towards.
Oh, wow. That's
Somebody look that up.
No, I remember hearing this too.
I remember that?
Yeah, I do remember hearing that. It was like the first conspiracy theory about the weather.
Oh, I don't know if it's true or not.
Well,
I
if you
still
drive
don't know.
north on 64, you'll see there's a couple of relics of the trailer homes that have been hit by tornadoes that were all by themselves on one lot. I think it just finds trailer homes. I think there's some deal they have with this weather system.
Prove me wrong.
Prove
me wrong.
So our family that still lives in this place, they don't have a storm shelter. And I always thought as a kid, when I started getting, learning about tornadoes and getting really worried, you know what put my mind at ease?
What?
I would think, well, they ain't got storm shelters out there, but they have horses. They'll just get on them horses and
just ride away.
that is what I told myself. Like,
or you're thinking the home's going to wind up in the land of Oz.
Well, I mean, so right out the back door is the horse lot. I mean, they got more property in horse trailers than they do in the square footage of the house. And I always thought, like, well, they don't have storm shelters, but they got real quick horses, Hot Shot, Judge, and Frosty, and they can move. So I guess everybody just get on horses and
that
take
works.
off.
When we lived in Oklahoma, we had one of those. It was actually a taller one than the metal one, like Race describing, but you go down these steps and it's in the backyard storm shelter. And I remember one of those famous stories my mom always talks about is we had a huge tornado coming through town, so we run out there and it had leaked, so there's like about a foot of water in the bottom. So she's like, we're going back in the house.
Oh my.
So we just avoided the nasty storm cellar.
These things, it's called a root cellar. You ever seen one of those?
No.
Or it's like
You
built
just dig
to
it
a
in the
hill.
ground.
Pennywise the Clown lives there too.
There'd be like grass growing on it and just be a big concrete
Oh, man, I ain't
bunker
going.
door.
I'm going to take my chances with a tornado.
And there'd be like a little, I don't know what it was, like a ventilation shaft on top, like a little pipe on
just a little
top.
tube.
And if there was a tornado, everybody in town would run into this.
So you could do that. It was a little
root cellar.
hilly down there. They live up in northern Missouri, and it's just
that was like
flat.
a fake hill. Like they would build the root cellar and
just
then just
mound
put
it?
dirt on top and let grass grow over it.
And I always wish they would do that, but they didn't. And they don't have horses no more. So
What
I don't
what
know
are they
what
gonna
they're
do?
gonna do.
What an existence.
Yeah.
They're going to get on the Dixon and just...
I remember I went back to my old trailer was condemned, but it was still there. Like nobody lived in it. And when we moved, there was like a little closet that for heat. It like connected 2 rooms. There was like a connecting closet. And for some reason, my dad boarded it up, probably because it was like he didn't want the kids to get into the master, the primary. He didn't want the connecting closet. And I'd hid like a trash bag full of G.I. Joe guys in there. And when we moved abruptly, I'd forgotten about it. And I remembered it like way later. And I was like, I wonder if those are still there. And
Heck yeah, man. They've been waiting for you, Andy.
I found it, dude.
It's a Toy Story, dude.
I broke in through the back glass and like ripped this plywood down off of this old closet. And there's a trash bag full of all my old G.I. Joe guys like sitting down in this. It wasn't drywall. It was like corkboard. You know what I'm talking about? There was like bare 2x4s, and then there was like this like corkboard stuff that they would just tack up.
Yeah.
It wasn't drywall.
It's like ply. Is it?
It's kind of like that wood, the wood panel wainscot, but it's like its own thing. It was only in trailers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did everything come nicotine stained if you bought it?
Oh yeah.
If you bought a trailer,
we smoked in the house.
Oh God.
They smoked in the house?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My dad and mom smoked in the house. We had the little amber-colored ashtray from 1965.
What kind of flooring was there?
Linoleum on the kitchen, some like red, real like burgundy carpet.
It's like a weird thin
with
carpet,
lots
right?
of
Weird thin,
weird thin kind, almost like a rumpus room carpet is what I would call it. The kind that like the rug burn was instantaneous.
Yeah, you're burning just by looking at it.
Right. If you even just like grazed that carpet, like you had like your
second-degree burns,
like Mad Max Thunderdome road rash. Me and my brothers would fight on that like red speckled carpet. My mom would like try to do like Joni Gregan's calisthenics. Her knees would be all burned up. And I'm like, get a mat, Mom. Spring for a mat. Yeah. I'd just be sitting on that. I'd be sitting on that dirty, hard carpet watching Dukes of Hazzard.
I'm
and
there
Heart
with
to
you
Heart.
guys.
It's truly one of my favorite places on earth.
Dukes of Hazzard would come on in the show called Heart to Heart with Robert Wagner, and his wife, Stephanie, would come on. And I just remember, like, I could see it in my mind, just like sitting there and be like, "God, it's the greatest day of my life." Except for times, it was like the greatest day of my life. If I got to watch Dukes of Hazzard and Heart to Heart, I'm like, old Ray's living the life. Right now.
I stayed at in the RV with you guys. My buddy Jeremy's got a nice RV, but that's a recreational vehicle. These are mobile
This is
homes.
much bigger than that. Yeah, this is a home, and they made it a home, in the 80s. And
But like my buddy Jeremy's RV is like luxury.
Yeah, I'd have killed for that thing.
It's like luxurious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was not.
I'd have killed for that thing.
Yeah, this is
a different speed of living.
This was not what I would call the lap of luxury.
I'll tell you what, you have to pass.
His living room slides out like it's nice and big, and it's got all the amenities.
You have to pass about, I'd say 4 or 5 different kind of signs, speed limit signs and whatever, that all are riddled with shotgun shot from me and Scott and my cousin.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, somebody did that.
Wow.
And so those are the kind of gravel roads that you're on to get down to these things. You're passing. It used to say 25, and who knows what it says now because it's so full of holes.
But I remember, like, my neighbors, people took pride in their trailers too, though, where I grew up. It was like my neighbors, Pete and Irene, like, we had a concrete pad and a porch on our trailer.
Like, we
build a house.
We didn't own much, but what we have, we're going to take care of.
There was an old couple.
Except for we're going to smoke inside of it.
Well, yeah, we did a lot of smoking on the inside. I got a lot of side streams smoke all up in these little baby lungs. But made me tougher. There's a lot of Winston and Salem smoke up in side of when Winston-Salem is a great town. I assume it's named after my parents' cigarette habits. But the neighbors had it was like a blue with a white stripe. The trailer was blue and had like a white stripe down the middle.
Cool.
It's kind of cute.
This was a
and
Jeep.
Irene had put there was like flower beds out in front of it and like a little walkway and
hey, baby,
wind chimes.
Let's make the house look like a Challenger.
Pete had like a little wood shop off to the side. They spent more money.
Old man Pete
Ramey, dude. He sawed off 7 of his fingers.
Baby, you want a racing stripe on the car?
He had little nubs.
It had wheels.
He always had he always had coveralls on, like a little engineer's outfit. That's why we called my brother Pete.
How many wind chimes?
Oh, she had a lot.
Yeah, of course you did. I'm
America's decor.
Imagining
regular
also
and the wood kind that were like
also a bird that's got the wings.
Yeah,
that
spin.
That spin.
She had
spinning.
She had the wood wind chimes that would make like the Yanni noise, where they and then also like the regular ones.
You know the bird with the wings that spin.
Mm-hmm.
That'll go in the direction.
They also had the
lawn
little
ornaments.
Magic ball.
With how many lawn ornaments?
She had the little thing with like a ball. A little blue ball on top of a pedestal that no one knows what they are or why they're in people's yards, but everyone had them.
Those are
rid of birds.
Yeah, it scares birds.
Oh, well, she had one of those?
Yeah, when they see the reflection.
But they also had like an apple tree and a big red barn that Pete had built. Like, they built structures around the trailer that were nicer than the trailer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like there was more square footage in everything else than there was.
And the dude had a nice wood shop. He just was too old. He was doing woodworking into his 80s and just started sawing his fingers off on a table saw. And to the point his wife would not even trip about it. He'd be like, Irene, I did it again. And she'd be like, oh, Pete, put it in the cooler. And then drive him to the hospital.
You're down to 6 fingers.
Yeah, he literally had nubs. He was just like nubbed up, like random fingers.
Like chubs, dude.
You're down to 6 fingers.
No property like this is complete without the lawn ornaments that are still in our family. Are old brush hogs, lawn
old brush hogs just in the weeds?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the weeds growing up around them, so you can't even see them.
We have a truck topper.
Ironic.
From the early 90s.
so
that's
ironic.
Still there. We put there in 1997 and it hasn't been moved. There's probably so many animals underneath it and all that. And then Horse trailers, like I said, old riding lawnmowers, and then just like things would start to pile. And there's 2 or 3 different piles. And there actually used to be a pile right in the front that ended up getting as tall as this ceiling. Like probably what, you say 15 feet?
Yeah.
10, 15 feet. And then one day, it wasn't there. I think they set it on fire.
Yeah, it
Didn't
was
they just burn the whole
originally.
I guarantee it.
It was the old house.
You
Like, there's
get rid of those.
Oh, that's right. It was
That's
the
how you get rid
old
of things in the
farmhouse
trailer
that-
park. You just light it on fire.
No, that's right.
yeah, when they
It's
settled
called
there.
a burn barrel.
It was an old farmhouse, and I forgot they just let the thing tilt. When we were kids, I forgot that was
Yep.
there. You weren't allowed to go in it because it would fall any second, and then that turned into the pile. That started the pile,
And that's the
right?
place where there's 2 graves in front where those little kids were buried, or ancestors.
forgot
Where
about
his
that.
Way back
Where
in
the
history.
children were buried?
Yeah, they
Yeah, they're-
they died of some kind of fever, and
Oh,
they put them in
And
the
they
yard
just
there.
put them in the yard.
Uh-huh.
Put them in the yard with the rest of them. Oh, boy.
Yeah, and it's funny we talk about the extra builds because they have that. This happened in the mid '90s. They built the almost 3-car garage.
Oh, yeah. That
It
was
is
real
almost
nice.
bigger than the home.
That's
To
what's
just
up.
put a capper on it, the 49ers owner accidentally besmirched the mobile home park there in East
Well, I'm glad they
Palestine.
cleared it up. Because I will say, here's the thing, when you grow up in poverty, but it's all around you, people don't know they're poor. I didn't know I was poor till I left. I thought I was middle class until I left. And then I was like, oh, nope. We were poor. Because like people took pride in what they had.
Did you
in
think,
my town?
like-
Not everybody. There was always like, every town needs a family to look down on.
But did you think
That
when
was
a
us.
billionaire stopped by the mobile home
That'd be
park,
crazy.
You're like, listen, stay in your own lane, buddy.
That'd be crazy.
You don't belong here.
And he was just in a car?
Yeah, he
happened
just
to-
pulled over. He just
happened
had
to
them
pull
pull
over
over
there.
in front of there.
Did they know what kind of car, did you say?
I did not.
Had to be
I
a
did
foreign
not see
job.
it.
Just curious what he was driving around because it had to be a rental.
It might have been something nice, and that's why it didn't play in the headline. And that's why the trailer park made its
Again,
way
it's the
in.
juxtaposition of the owner of an NFL team getting busted in a mobile home park.
Listen, if it was
And
a,
old money.
if it was a 2000
And old
Ford
money, yeah.
Focus, with 3 hubcaps, it would have been in the headline.
Oh, yeah, if he was in a purple El Camino, they wouldn't even stop it. They'd have just been like, yeah, he lives here.
I think it's a BMW.
What? No.
I don't
It's
think
a
so.
white BMW.
No. All right, what do we I know, there's a lot of sorrow with the Dolly Parton stuff today, but let's talk about what we are celebrating today. There's a couple things we're celebrating today. So today is National Toilet Paper Day.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Wipe your
Very
butts.
big opinions on this.
It's something nobody thinks about until suddenly it's missing. Right?
And you know
Well,
what?
suddenly it's missing.
There is a happy medium because it's either too thin or it's too soft. You have to find the one that's right for you. Like we recently went to Costco and we bought I think it was like the blue label of Charmin, thinking, oh, this will be great. And then we get it home and it was like too soft and too
There is such a thing as too soft.
disintegrative. I don't even know if that's a word. We're like, never again.
There is such a thing as too soft. You
There
need
is.
a little texture.
You do. So finding that perfect ply is a big deal.
So again, National Toilet Paper Day today honors the daily household essential that first appeared in roll form back in the late 1800s.
Dude, I was at my friend's house the other day, and they had, I've never seen this, but one of the toilets had it was a bidet, I guess, but not the way we know the bidet. It was like, the little nozzle that was on your kitchen sink that used to come out and have like a cord attached, and it's just like
yeah.
a thumb
Yeah.
sprayer?
You put a rubber band on there and drink your mouth.
like the
And-
real
yeah,
one.
Yes. It was that on the side of the toilet, just like a thumb sprayer.
Like a toilet cleaner?
That's what I thought. I go, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's just for cleaning yourself. And
So
I
you
go,
have to take the hose and you have to do it yourself?
Yeah.
But it's like loose on the side of the toilet where you could spray it up. And if I was a little, that would have been all over the bathroom if you had a little kid. And I
So
guess
you gotta
just gotta,
take it
go,
yourself and
Yeah,
do-
you just got to go in between your legs and spray off yourself.
Interesting.
That's
It's a
kind
lot
of
cheaper.
awesome, though.
It is, but I'm like, man, that seems like so hard to control where that spray is going. Like I could.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. And they were like, go in there and spray it. And I went in there and was like, all right. And it wasn't like the little, because the ones at the sink are like, oh, this is not getting even a crumb off a plate. It
Right.
has no.
It's a little, yeah.
The water pressure.
This thing had some.
Was it a single spray? Was it a
Giddy up.
sprinkle, like a single stream?
No, it was like
was a power wash.
It was like a power wash spray, but
For
it was,
you.
Probably
it
the
was putting out
exact
some
thing.
heat.
Yeah, it's probably the exact thing with the
It
little...
would, if you sprayed it directly on your nuts, it's going to be like a turkey tap. You're going to go down.
Ooh.
It was like
Whoa.
enough pressure that if you sprayed it, if you didn't walk it up the taint, to like get used to it,
Right.
and you sprayed it right on your nutsack right out of the gate, you're going down.
Did you use it?
No.
Learn
Too scared.
two instant feedbacks in a row. Ultra strong is what you should get. Charmin Ultra Strong.
Okay. I think that's what we got now. The red label.
It's the red label.
Stay away from that cottonelle with the swirly ridges.
Yes. Cottonelle can go straight
What's
to hell.
going on with that? Let's talk
Sorry.
about
About it.
Cottonelle goes
Going
straight
straight
to
what's up with
hell.
cottonelle. Yeah, that's right.
It's terrible. The ridges.
Cottonelle put the L in hell.
The ridges.
Terrible.
Yeah, there's like a.
Is that like
there's
a
a cottonelle that's being?
It's crimped.
It's embossed with stuff too,
yeah,
right?
It has like
Yeah.
a little
Aren't
wavy.
they all?
Yeah.
Not all. They all aren't.
Charmin
I
embosses
mean,
sometimes.
For the most part.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, anything with some.
They're embossed
Price
with
on
some
it.
kind of design. Well, because it's supposed to look nice if it's hanging.
Well, they got that ply technology where they're like, you know what? I know what we'll do. We'll emboss it, and that way it's a little bit more durable.
I don't know. My wife orders some. I remember I gave you a roll.
Yeah, it was great. It
It's like
wasn't bad.
some eco.
No.
Wasn't it like pink or green? Or,
No, it's brown.
or brown.
not great.
Yeah, it's brown already. Great.
Wow.
Well, it's used.
How am I? How am I supposed
It's
to?
some eco-friendly whatever. It's
I
not
saw
bad.
when you brought it in.
How,
It's not bad.
How am I
bueno.
supposed to know when I've gone clean?
It's not bad.
That's a good point.
It's got a good texture to it, actually.
Yeah.
You're getting work done.
You gotta have.
Sounds like you're working too hard.
That was another feature of trailer parks back in the day. Was the pink and blue dyed toilet paper? Do you remember that?
Oh, that
Yeah, I never.
that had its day.
It did.
The set is gone.
And the day was carpeted bathrooms.
Carpeted bathrooms
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
We always had like a rug on top of the toilet lid. I could never figure out
Yep.
what that was
well,
about.
it was also the toilet seat that was cushiony,
Yep. Oh, Grandma had that.
Grandma kept that.
which is so gross.
It is so
Yeah,
gross.
when was the last time you sat on a cushiony toilet
Probably
seat? It made
15
this
years
noise.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, because they
And it
always
cracked.
they always had a crack in it. Well,
Yeah, because it was
Two
it was
cracks.
like a
Yeah.
vinyl top.
They always had
Vinyl-
two cracks on
It
it.
was a vinyl top that had been blown out by your grandpa's
Well, yeah,
dookie.
and it would be moisture, so your butt sweat because you're probably sitting on it for way too long, and then like the remnants from the toilet, like it would dry it out. It's so gross.
Oh,
I
and it
always
would
assumed.
crack.
I always assumed that shag carpet on the top. And those were for like real sturdy lids. I always assumed that was kind of like it doubled as a stool. Like that's where
Yeah.
gals would sit and like
Yeah.
do their nails
Yeah.
or talk on the phone. You know, it was like
Yeah.
I mean, kind of
It
came.
reminded me of like a putting green. Like, or maybe we should like,
You had a green one.
Because of the texture of the.
yeah.
Our neighbor,
It was just
had-
like,
like
how
a
many bare
toilet
ass
cover.
out of the shower swipes got put on that thing? You
Good
know,
point. Yeah.
somebody gets out of the shower and they're like, "Oh, my ass crack's not as dry as I'd like it to be." They just sit on that like furry.
Yeah, it's a good point.
It basically was a ShamWow on top of the toilet. Be like,
Just moisture absorbing.
your grandpa's balls were just sitting on that
Oh,
thing.
but
man. Gross.
the cushiony toilet seat. Oh. And they don't make those anymore.
Are you
I think
sure?
they do.
Where?
I bet they do for
This is
people
what
that have
this is
like
what it sounded like
hemorrhoids.
when you stood up, because it would reinflate.
Yeah, it breathed.
But I think with the dyed toilet paper, I think they were finding that like all those bad dyes were getting absorbed into people's
Yeah, that couldn't have
buttholes.
possibly been.
It's probably where colon cancer
That's
came
where the
from.
blue waffle came from.
You know what? I think it was Nikki Glazer who said that. You know how toilet paper, like when you wipe, it'll leave little debris, and they look like little hamster joints. Do you ever hear about that?
Yeah.
Or especially for women, because we
I
have
found
to
that in my
like
underwear before.
wipe
Hamster
our
joint.
our coots, and it's like you'd find these little hamster joints in there because they'd be
That's
just
awesome.
perfectly rolled little blunnies.
Little hamster getting blown out.
And I got good news. There's plenty of these toilet seats available. There's the Eden Round Sky Blue soft toilet seat. Looks really
Oh
nice.
my goodness!
Only
So,
32 bucks.
has soft seat technology come a long way so it's not cracking?
You need to get
after-
one and try it out, see if it's any worse.
It's going to crack. It has to, legally, with that.
Yeah, that looks terrible. I mean, just seeing
What,
it.
soft toilet seat?
Yeah, just seeing it makes you just go, oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Oh, there it is.
I like the memory foam one.
Yeah, what are we doing, man? Somebody thought this was a great idea, and people bought them. That's
Well,
the
I
crazy
mean,
thing.
I bet it was when you didn't think about germs as much. Like that cold toilet seat hitting your ass in the wintertime. It probably did feel nice to sit on a little cushion.
Yeah.
It probably did feel like the lap of luxury then.
Well, as a kid, I did think they were nice because we didn't have them. And you go to someone's house and they do, and you're like, whoa.
Oh,
These
this is
people are
nice.
living
Mom
more
actually loves
comfortable.
her kids here. Yeah, right.
All right, so National Toilet Paper Day, National Cherry Popsicle Day, okay? National Make Your Own Luck Day, okay? National Got Check Day. So today is about maybe making an appointment for a skin check, blood work, or maybe an annual physical. So that's National Got Check Day. Mm-hmm. It's also National Dog Day.
Oh, good.
That's the headliner.
Oh, good. It's Woof Wednesday, too.
The headliner, Woof Wednesday. Maybe bring that up during your interview with the stray dog. So the headliner today is National Dog Day, founded back in 2004. Today is all about celebrating man's best friend, encouraging dog adoption from local shelters, giving extra treats. How about a little belly rub today? Give a little extra belly rub today.
It is also my daughter's 18th birthday today.
Oh,
Whoa. Happy birthday.
18, huh?
That's a big one.
Nice. So
Get a job.
The pet care platform Rover, they just put out their annual ranking of America's most popular dog breeds. Now this is the big one. This is from the database of millions of pet owners. So unlike pure breed only rankings, this is the data that includes your hybrid dogs, all that stuff. So I will tell you, the number one most popular dog in America is what's considered non-designer mixed breeds. So those are your mutts. Mm-hmm. So that's its own kind of thing.
Okay.
So the mutt, obviously the mixture of multiple breeds without intentional selective breeding by humans. That's number one.
Okay, good. Mutt's getting its day.
So I got a mutt at home, a mixture of a bunch of different stuff. I also have a designer dog at home.
Have you done the DNA test on your dog? That's fun.
Just did a DNA test. She's 100%
Yeah,
that
she's
bitch.
Beagle, Blue Heeler, German Shepherd.
It's cute.
And
Alabama Leg Hound.
Something else in there.
Mutts are always the best dogs. Mm-hmm. They're always the smartest, best dogs. I think when you breed some of these dogs, you breed a little royal family.
So the non-designer mixed breeds, how are they different from designer breeds? Designer dogs are intentional crossbreeds engineered for specific traits. They're your poodle with a golden retriever, your golden doodle, that kind of dog. So non-designer mixed breed is number one. Can you name the other top breeds according to Rover.com?
Yes. I'm just going to simp for pug, please.
The pug did not make the top 20.
What are we doing?
It was
in this
replaced
world?
by the Bichon.
The Bichon did not make the top 20.
Pomeranian.
I always think of Biscoff when you say Bichon, and so the visual I have in my head of like a candy bar dog is really something crazy.
Sounds good.
The Pomeranian did not make the top 20.
Golden Retriever.
The Golden Retriever is number 3.
Yeah. Chihuahua.
The Black Labrador.
So we got the Chihuahua first, number 6, and then you said the Black Lab. So that would be your regular lab retriever?
Sure, lab.
Okay, that's number 2.
What about French Bulldog?
Number 8. Oh. Now this is millions of dogs
Dachshund.
across America. The Dachshund is number 7.
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd is number 5. Remember, we got designer dogs in here too.
Golden Doodle.
Number 4.
Golden Doodle, yeah.
Those are sweet dogs.
They are.
Yeah.
I mean, really friendly, easily trainable.
Saw one yesterday. Adorable.
Yep.
Adorable.
Bulldogs of any kind? Just like English bulldog or?
No, French bulldog.
Okay.
Golden Doodle.
There's got to be
Golden
a big
Doodle
one.
was number 4.
Oh, I said gold. What did I say?
You said Golden Doodle.
I did.
Labradoodle.
Labradoodle.
Labradoodle, number 13.
Yeah, that's what
Nice.
I meant.
Is the pit bull on there? They seem like they're a popular
No.
choice nowadays.
That's just St. Louis.
Okay.
No, you got your Shih Tzu at number 9.
Oh.
Watch
Dump
your mouth,
button.
okay?
Yep.
Your Yorkshire Terrier at number 10.
Grandpa dog.
Which
Come on,
ones are those?
Aussie.
Yorkie.
Oh. Nasty.
Yorkies are so greasy.
Nasty little things.
Yeah, I hate those things, man. Those
They are
little
shoe destroyers.
You gotta,
Are they?
You gotta watch yourself.
The Australian Shepherd.
Number
Number 11.
Let me advise you to tread lightly.
Oh, God.
And Aussies are awesome.
Yep.
Oh, did you
They're
say Pit Bull?
So smart.
Yeah.
So American Pit Bull Terrier is number 12. So
Oh,
that's the
good.
same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about a burner doodle?
Number 15.
That's what Jamie Rivers has, and that dog is damn adorable. Okay.
Is that their new one?
That's
Burner
their new
doodle?
one. Burner.
I feel like everyone's got the chins, the Japanese chins or whatever. I feel like those little
The
tiny,
Shiba?
like,
The
dogs.
chins? Oh,
Those dogs.
like the Pekingese?
Yeah, you know the ones. The ones that
The
you're
ones that
like,
look like dusters.
they look like
West
North
Virginian?
Carolina, West Virginian dogs, yeah.
Yeah. No.
What do they
West
call those?
Virginia gins.
Let's see if I see a picture of it here.
I want to crack a Celsius while we talk about it.
Siberian Husky number 14, the Poodles number 16, the Maltese number 17.
What about
Yeah, Japanese gin.
a Shibu Inu?
No, you got 18, 19, 20. 18 is the miniature Schnauzer.
Infection.
No. Like a
Nice
miniature
schnauzer.
19 is a Beagle.
Doberman.
Beagle.
The number 20 is the Australian Cattle Dog.
Ah, yes.
Australian cattle dog. What's that look like?
Those are like
That the spotted
That's
ones?
the blue heelers.
like the blue healers and all those. Those are like
That's what
Those
new
are-
dog. So the dog that always bites your ass when you come over.
yeah, those are task machines. People
Well,
shouldn't be
how's your
having
father?
those. People shouldn't be having those pure breeds unless they have things to do and places to go with those.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, you're second.
Yeah, but yours isn't a purebred, and you run it and you got some grass and whatever. But people get those. And
It
put 'em
bites
in,
everybody's ass when they come in.
people get those and put them in apartments, dude, and that ain't.
Oh, yeah. It's
Your
not
dog?
fair.
It's
It's
like
not
the
fair to the
Aussie.
dog.
It's not
The
good.
Aussies same way.
Yeah, your
I feel
dog
so
could use
bad.
a little
Not working.
obedience school.
Are you kidding?
These are
That
little.
dog
never
is
bit me.
perfect.
These are little stocky ones that can go without food and water for 6 months. It
That
seems.
dog bites everyone that comes in your house, dude.
She just lets everybody know, like, hey, I'm here too. You're on notice.
Here's a little nip for you.
I feel like that's like her contribution to the Rizzuto name. You know, she can't complain verbally, so she's like, I'm going to just bite somebody in the ass.
Jamie Rivers checking in. Bunsen says thank you, but he is a bit pissed. You called him a Bernedoodle. He said, hey, dude, I'm a Bernese mountain dog.
Okay, well, you know what? Tell him I'm sorry, and I would love to see him. Because he's adorable. Bunsen, that's right.
Ain't got no doodle.
Vinny,
Ain't,
Jamie,
dog.
text Rizz what the dress code is for your wedding.
ain't no doodle in me. Yeah, those are cool. They look like Gordon Setters, but bigger and
I'll
fluffier.
tell you one, I don't know how these dogs aren't on the rise. My friend has two of them, and they're these. I've heard them called Huscaranians, and I've heard them called Pomskis, and they're Huskies and Pomeranians. So it's like a miniature sled dog, and they are the cutest freaking dogs I've ever seen. Like I saw one in Las Vegas, and
What is it? I'm sorry.
freaked out a flamboyantly gay man because I was like, "Can I just hang out with you and play with your dog for a while?" And he's like, "I guess so." Like on
What?
the
What
casino
kind is
floor.
it? I need to look it up.
It's called the Pomsky.
Oh yeah, they are.
A Pomsky?
Oh, yes, they look
Let me
like
see
little.
one of
That's a
those,
teddy
bro.
bear.
Oh man, little husky, little mini husky,
Let me see a Pomsky.
adorable.
I mean,
Look
they're
like a
all-
little wolf.
They're awfully
bear.
cute, but they I don't know why.
These
but
dogs are so
they
cute and they're
look like
so
trouble.
nice.
Yeah,
You know
they look
what?
like
I
they
will tell
run
you
too,
what.
right?
If I break into a house
They did eat my hat.
and I see one of those staring at me,
You're good.
I'm
turning
worried.
around. Yeah, little wolf dog.
I'm worried. Yeah, you want something. You want a dog. When my brother-in-law's got two Yorkies.
Yeah.
Okay, they weigh like one weighs 2.5 pounds, the other weighs 3 pounds. Nasty little things.
What?
Nasty.
I love little dogs.
I'm like, what if somebody breaks into your house and they come face to face with those
I
things?
know.
I feel like there's a fine line between like like mad scientists and or shall we say like positive science,
Like breeding these things.
and you're a crazy person. Yeah, like I mean, they have to
Look at these.
they have to artificially inseminate when they do these things.
Right.
And somebody said,
Oh my, what is that?
Take a Pomeranian and mix it with a husky. You know what I mean? Like
Those are the dogs.
this might
Don't you
be-
feel bad for the husky that has to
I
be the
do.
little guy?
This might be a jailable offense here.
Also,
This is crazy,
these are the kind of
people.
dogs that run off as soon as the door opens.
Well, they're just
Ain't nothing wrong
happened
with
last
that.
week. California legislation banning genetically engineered designer pets.
Oh, Lord,
The
get
rich
you a
people.
Pomsky right now.
The rich people are going to be upset. I like my dogs looking like little Danny DeVito. No neck, just a pug. Just give me a fat, no neck
what I
pug that
I got a little Frank at home.
can't breathe.
So there was a bill actually out in California. The legislation actually it stalled, but to ban these breeders from just breeding the dogs for cosmetic transgenic traits.
Yeah, you mean like putting husky DNA into a Pomeranian
Intended
and
to
saying,
alter
"Here,
an
birth
animal's
this"?
physical appearance without providing a health or welfare benefit.
Don't knock it till you pet it.
So wait, so designer dogs like a Labradoodle in California will not
I don't
happen
know.
anymore?
Wow.
But it stalled, so it's still a go. But the people were trying to get it banned. So prohibited modifications, novel fur, skin, feather, or scale colors. They had made
Pretty cute.
an animal that glowed, and they were like, "This is too much."
That little worm.
Oh, they were glowing. It was glowing baby bunnies. They were breeding genetically
That's so cute.
these bunnies that glowed in the dark, and that was a bridge too far for some people. Like, nope.
That's what I mean. Like there is a fine line between mad scientist
A
and
startup
criminal.
a startup was using gene editing tools to insert green fluorescent protein genes into rabbit embryos to sell glowing baby bunnies.
What are they getting at? Like bioluminescent, like sea creatures?
Dang.
That sounds freaking sweet. Hey, listen, if we're gonna play God, let's go all the way. I'm for it.
Yeah, can you imagine that?
Let's do it.
That's some Avatar stuff.
Can you shut your bunny off, please?
Yeah, the lucky rabbit's foot now has a purpose. You can use it as a flashlight.
Yeah, good luck getting away.
It is.
If he goes out of the door, good luck surviving the night.
It'd be cute. Can you imagine like a little bobtailed dog bred with a lightning bug that's just like, boo.
Yeah.
At night, he's out in the yard like,
Just tails is going on.
Yeah, just cute as hell.
You know
Just
it's going to be his
tail glows.
beehole, though, just glowing
You know
every
what? I
once
don't
in a
even
while.
care.
You're trying to sleep and the dog's in your
I'm
bed.
just
His
looking from a
beehole's
distance. It's beautiful.
Where's
flashing
Rex?
a light
And
on
you
you.
just see the little glowing little tail.
Yeah. Just every
Like
once
a
in a while
beacon.
out in the yard, you see a little going. Just like a little.
Oh,
homing
so it
beacon.
blinks.
Yeah, it blinks like a lightning bug. That'd be beautiful.
So cool.
I know that was too much for some people. Like, we got to stop this.
Hey, man, with CRISPR and all that kind of stuff, you can't stop it. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. Wait. We're going to be doing designer children. We are a half a generation from designer children.
Well,
We're,
what I saw-
we're already
designer,
there. It's just
designer
gonna be
pets
normal.
and unicorns, novelty unicorns.
Hang on one second. We're talking about this with unicorns and rabbits. But let's say, Scott, you want to have a second kid.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor comes in and says, hey, man, for 5 Gs, which in the long run is
not that many letters.
Is going to be nothing. 5 Gs is now affordable.
Oh.
We can go ahead and make sure that your kid has red hair, is beautiful, and is going to be over 6 foot tall. And hell, good at math too. We can do something.
No, I don't want a nerd.
You're right, Scott.
I'm just saying you can genetically design your next kid.
There's a lot of
You're gonna do it.
ethical.
I don't know. I mean,
You don't know what.
Sounds
my genes
good.
are pretty rad. They're going to be good anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, with your genes,
the
you're rolling the
recessive
dice.
genes.
It's still your genes. Hang on. Let's talk
No,
about that.
I'm
It's
just saying
it's still your
everything's
genes. There's
it'll
nothing.
come out perfect.
Yeah, it's just like they're taking out the risk of you having a dork.
I do want to do the thing though, where my kid can be redhead, all that stuff, and somehow tans and doesn't get zits whenever they're tan.
Okay,
Right on.
Precisely.
So a redhead that tans.
that
doesn't
kind of
get acne.
that kind of stuff is going to be, the protein is going to make sure they're going to put that in there.
It's a fire retardant firecracker.
Wow.
That's hard to get.
Have I ever seen a tan redhead?
You're about
Yes,
to.
they're called
Naturally.
daywalkers.
You're about to.
Yeah, they're
Danny
daywalkers.
Bonaducci.
My cousin, or my
Danny
nephew.
Bonaducci doesn't tan.
How do you feel about
My
that?
nephew, he's in college at MU, but he's like 6'4", big redheaded kid, and he tans. That jerk.
Huh.
Wow.
It's not fair.
Is he an X-Men?
I think so.
Yeah, he's rogue.
I've been seeing some of these like mutagenic cats online. There's one that had like very rare dwarfism, so it stayed a kitten for 13 years. And I was like, oh, imagine hitting the lottery on that.
Well,
You get a cat and it stays a kitten. It stays a little kitty. For 13 years, you got a little baby cat.
these are definite ethical questions about playing God with building either a human or an animal.
Yeah, it's just more of like we want everything to be perfect and everything has to look like each other. I hate that.
Build a
Just
bear.
let it roll,
Let
man.
nature do its thing.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have a Pomsky or a French Bulldog or this or that or all the stuff that we enjoy.
I don't
Or
know.
any
I
dog.
don't want none of that. I did have a puggle, so I did have a beagle and a pug. But that I don't know. I mean, that's a designer dog.
That can't occur in
Nature.
natural.
I don't know.
Could if dogs fall in love.
Ain't no Pomeranian.
They do fall in love at the dog park.
Ain't no Pomeranian.
you get a
touching
beagle
husky.
and you get a
Right.
pug and you put
Too
on some
big.
romantic music.
Like
Put some spaghetti
candles.
and meatballs out on a little table and you just,
Yeah, there was a documentary about that.
and you say, kids,
Disney.
don't wait up, kids. You have the house to yourself. And you close the door and you put on a little Otis Redding and you maybe get a puggle naturally.
What kind of dogs were the? What was that movie?
A King Charles and a mutt.
Cocker
The tramp was a
Cocker
mutt.
Spaniel.
Oh, Cocker
Lady and the
Spaniel.
Tramp.
That's right.
Cocker
I
Spaniel.
mean, we've been manipulating dogs, wolves, forever
Yeah, we
and ever and
domesticated
ever.
Woofs, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we've turned them into task
the
animals.
entire
in
thing
100
is a
different
breeding
ways.
program.
Yeah, the entire thing is
We wouldn't
us.
have dogs or cats.
Yeah, but this is actual
manipulating DNA.
gene. This is actually like going to a cellular,
In a
injecting
lab.
embryos.
It's just the next step of the same.
I know. Well,
the
there are
same issue.
definitely. Well, the bill was called Ethics Over Aesthetics.
This is how you
The
got
Ethics
Island of
Over
Dr.
Aesthetics
Moreau.
Act. The bill sought to draw a clear line between gene editing used for health benefits and modifications made purely for human entertainment or profit. Thus, your glow-in-the-dark bunnies.
You ain't stopping it. Jurassic Park is next.
It's wild.
You ain't stopping it. It's bunnies.
It's wild.
It's glowing bunnies now. It's T-Rexes tomorrow.
It's wild.
It's coming. And we'll sell it. And I'll buy it.
And you're going to buy a glow-in-the-dark bunny.
Jeans where whenever they excrete waste, it's like a precious metal that comes out.
So your
Golden
rabbit
goose?
craps gold?
Yeah. How cool would that be?
Golden
Little
egg.
jewels and gold and all these.
Yes, this is an investment.
Is Carrot Top tan?
He wants to be.
He probably.
It's hard to tell. The mascara.
No,
the
he
eyeliner
sunburns, but I
makeup.
think he
Spray tan?
Spray tan.
Yeah, he's a spray tanner.
But he's in Vegas, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, you're destined to be a little toned.
Yeah.
He looks like everybody's kind of cool aunt now. Like with the Botox.
Carrot Top?
Yeah. Like, he's looking pretty good. Like, the curls are
awesome.
on. Like, he's got a little facelift. Like, he's
He
looking like
looks
Aunt
good.
Jane or something.
He does kind of look like your aunt that works down at the plant.
Yeah. My
She's got a salon.
When I was a little kid, there was this guy at my church named Al, and he would call anytime, like, he was on or Carrot Top was on Jay Leno or David Letterman or whatever show he's on.
It's a
He'd
big
call me
deal
like,
for the redheads.
Carrot Top's on TV. You got to watch it. And he just wanted me to love Carrot Top
Yeah.
so much, and I was like,
He
"Thank
didn't
you,
want
man."
you to feel alone.
Ashley says, I have 3 redheaded daughters. 2 of them have blue eyes. 1 has brown eyes. The 2 with blue eyes burn in the sun. The 1 with brown eyes tans.
Right on.
Daywalker.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break, but first. All right, Team Rizz Member of the Day is brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Stop by any Hot Shots NFL Sunday during week 1 or 2 for your chance to win wings for a year. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Fenton, Chris Bequette is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Chris has been listening to the Rizz Show for as long as he could remember. He started listening on his way to school with his parents. Damn. And now listens with his kids on their way to school.
You old, dude.
I know. Chris is a local truck driver for Dayton Freight. He is the father of 3 and a Rizvangelist. Chris Bequette from Fenton is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Get super sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrities. It is 7:20. Boy, the Cardinals got their asses kicked last night. Holy cow. 13-1?
Yeah, let's
Yikes.
just forget about that one.
Yikes. We'll get him next time. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The studio cams at 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The text line 314-649-DUMB. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. Crab on Celebrities here in a moment. I guess OnlyFans had released their financials last week.
Oh, really?
And man, you know how much they've paid out to creators? $30 billion. OnlyFans has paid out since its launch
That's unbelievable.
$30 billion,
It's a lot of people spending money.
including $6.3 billion in just 2025. Wild. Wild. So a total of 5,076 OnlyFans creators have earned over $1 million on the platform to date. OnlyFans reported $1.55 billion in net revenue for the fiscal year 2025. So 1 year, $1.5 billion in net revenue. The company pays a 20% cut to itself while distributing 80% to the creators. So it's an 80-20 split for creators.
Spectacular.
Wow.
Registered fan accounts reached 437 million, 132 million active in 2025. Total creator accounts grew to 5 million, with 2.5 million actively creating content over the last fiscal year.
And have they had no breaches or concerns or any
Privacy?
Of that kind of stuff? Yeah. You hear nothing.
Not that we've heard of.
Yeah, you hear nothing negative about that kind of thing, the breaches or any of that. And maybe that's a big part of their success. I don't know.
So the company that owns OnlyFans is called Phoenix International. They have 47 direct employees. That's it.
Wow.
47 direct employees.
Cash, baby, cash.
Cash.
Don't you feel bad for the one guy that works there? He makes like $75,000 and everyone else is making $100 million a year.
Well, what they're saying here is they rely on hundreds of third-party contractors for actual site operations and moderation of stuff. And listen, OnlyFans continues to attract high-profile celebrities. Shannon Elizabeth, remember from American Pie? Remember she got on there? Mm-hmm. She made $1.2 million in her first week.
Damn.
Doing what?
I don't know what she shows.
Jeez.
What does she show on there?
She could just reenact the American Pie moments.
That's it?
Or you could just watch American Pie, and you could see her boobs there.
Is it like bikini photos? What's going on? Is it full nude?
I don't know.
Or is it private stuff, like one-on-one? Isn't that where they make their money?
$1.2 million the first week. Jamie Presley's on there.
Really?
Drea De Matteo from The Sopranos is on there. Carmen Electra's on there. Donna Mills from Knots Landing, remember? She's on there.
Oh, yeah, she's the older lady who just said she was getting on there.
She's on there.
Where are all the men at? Are there, like, any prominent men that are doing fun things for the ladies?
I had a friend
or the men?
that did it. He's a dude. He's an actor, and he did it for a while. And I don't know what he was showing. I know
Gay stuff?
No. It was.
Is it for women?
Women
aren't doing it. Women aren't going on OnlyFans to look for.
I think he did okay for a bit there, but yeah,
sure some are.
Ultimately they're not there like the men are. So I don't think he's.
And I'm sure there are guys that are on there making, dong content.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he showed dong. I doubt he showed dong.
Put your dong in this Jello mold.
Hey,
he's like a young hot actor. He was doing all the shirtless stuff in his house and like playing the acoustic naked, but with the guitar in front of him. Those are the kind of things that I saw him promoting it with. So I don't know if it got worse than that. Not worse, but more risque than that or what.
Maybe he was like vacuuming the house naked. Or doing the dishes.
Hey, I'll bet
naked.
you. I mean,
Maybe,
there's
I
so
don't
many
know.
of these niche like fetishes, like topless men vacuuming. There's a page for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just the tip. I bet you there's just a page for that.
Yeah, but it's probably just like music. These people that are making the millions and billions, that's like the top 0.001%.
Yeah, again, a total of 5,076 creators have earned over $1 million on the platform to date.
5,000. And how many creators are on there total?
Total creators, registered fan accounts, total creator accounts, 5 million.
And the national
my
debt
gosh.
is...
Golly.
So 5,000 out of 5 million.
5,000 out of 5 million.
Just like the music business.
With 2.5 million actively creating content. So there's 5 million registered
2.5
creators, but 2.5 million are actively working
Right.
Yeah, so
over the last fiscal year.
0.1%.
So that's 0.1%? Did you math that out?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with SAG. With all those, it's always 0.1% that actually make money.
Well, yeah, and it's
crazy.
it's also like you pick up a bat for the first time, and what are the percentages of you getting into the swinging a bat in the majors? 0.000.
Probably fewer.
Oh, yeah. Probably even less than that.
OnlyFans success.
So,
Wow.
well, speaking of websites, have you noticed that everything online is overcomplicated lately? There are, AI suggestions all over and these weird, prompts that pop up. Don't you just miss the simpler days?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Simpler days.
1,000%.
The internet is in a bad phase. Everything is just working poorly.
So a post is going viral that asks the question to anyone that used the early internet, what's one app or website that you will never forget?
One app.
So for all you nostalgic folks out there, here's some of the best websites that you used to spend way too much time on. Like number one was MySpace. Everybody talked about MySpace and how great that was.
That came to mind.
And that's coming back. I don't remember Neopets. What is that?
I don't know
what
that
is.
I don't know what that
Neopets?
I'll tell you one that changed my life.
Rotten.com.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one that changed my life
R.I.P.
that I will never forget is MP3.com. MP3.com was the bridge between LimeWire and Napster and iTunes, basically.
Well, Napster was number 5 on this list of the sites we miss.
So MP3.com changed my life because we had just released our first single on Mavericks. It was before our record came out, and it was starting to get buzz. And it was the first time in the internet history when the internet was gonna start. It was starting to show results of being an actual component to breaking bands. And on MP3.com, it started getting tracked by labels and radio stations and all these people on who was getting downloads the most.
I don't remember. I don't remember
And
MP3.com.
at the time in 2003, it was Nelly's "Shake Your Tail Feather," Eminem, and Evanescence. And until the day I die, raised up and beat all three and was the number one downloaded song on MP3.com right before the end of MP3.com. So we ended on we were
the number one.
Yeah, we were the king of the hill when mp3.com went away. But it was like such an influential website in the moment as far as data goes. It was the first time that labels and the music industry was really watching a data point.
These people are nostalgic for this kind of stuff because of the fun aspect of it. I get it from the music business aspect of it, like GeoCities.
Yeah, Angel Fire, GeoCities.
Or E-Bombs World.
That was a big one.
E-Bombs World was huge. Or Chat Roulette.
Oh, yeah, Chat Roulette. Forgot about that.
Chat Roulette, I remember screwing around with that. We were at somebody's house, and it was like, you press a button, and it just goes to whoever.
To whomever. And you
and
start
it could
talking.
be some guy with a dong, like his just dong out.
Yes.
I mean, that was 80%.
And we were children. Like, we were like...
There were kids on it.
Teen girls like, and we knew. We were like...
Yeah.
Let's see what we can find. It's like 9 o'clock and mom's asleep. We're on Chat Roulette.
In Russian roulette, there's 1 bullet in 6 chambers. In Chat Roulette, there's 5 bullets in 6 chambers. It was not as good of odds of you not being traumatized.
Man, I loved going into chat rooms back in the day, and because I really loved pen pals and talking to people from all over the country, and I ended up making some friends that you would just meet up with in chat rooms, like, hey, I'll see you tomorrow.
Man, chat rooms.
Dial-up internet.
Chat rooms were big, in the late 90s?
Late 90s, like 98.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then they got
AOL chat
bigger
rooms.
because they got really easy and cheap to have them on your websites. Because I had one that had a ton of traffic for a while, a goofy website. And that chat room was so cool where you go across the country and, I was working for the bands, and so these kids would come up and then we knew each other from the chat room.
That's
well,
awesome.
and you know what it
website.
was? We were kids, and, those AOL chat rooms, nobody realized that half the people in there were pedophiles.
Well, and also they weren't.
Parents didn't know what the hell was going on.
I'm sure, I know that there was a lot of that going on, but I never had a bad experience. As far as being a young girl.
Or were you naive and didn't know?
No. I knew I had my guard up. I knew I was like, okay, I don't want any weirdos. But I did not meet people or interact with people that were old or anything like that. I always met really cool people.
So it was, what was it, age, sex, location?
Yeah.
ASL.
Mm-hmm.
ASL. So how would you know that somebody
We would send photos eventually. It would be like, oh, what's your face look like? And, we would, or I remember my friend Megs and we would video chat with people, and they were just, a little bit older, but not crazy older or anything weird.
I still have a very good friend that I met in a POD chat room in 1999 or 1998.
That's awesome.
The Warrior Club or whatever it was?
Yeah, it was the
Warriors?
The Warrior something. It was like a message board turned into a chat room. Wow. It was a message board, but we used it as a chat room.
Yeah.
And dude, that was a huge thing because that's how you found your tribe in the late 90s, when the internet was coming online.
But for the most part, you didn't know if it was some weirdo
of course,
saying I'm a 13-year-old girl from...
Yeah, it's Chris Hansen on the other line.
From Maryland Heights. It could be, a 37-year-old pedo.
Did you have ICQ in New York?
What is that?
ICQ, the letters, ICQ.com.
What's that?
That was the first original social media. Even before MySpace, we had ICQ. And it wasn't very, I just remember the interface wasn't, you couldn't really share photos at first. And you could chat, you could post, you could find your friends with email addresses. And I don't.
a whole bunch of people are bringing up ICQ. I never heard of
that. In Columbia, Illinois, it was very I remember being on it on New Year's Eve for going into the year 2000. I remember being on in 1999. We were like, the internet's gonna go down. We better get on ICQ.
Planes
and all
were
of us
gonna
were
drop
on there.
out of the sky.
It was crazy.
Yeah, also, another one was Strong Bad. Remember that website?
Yes.
Vaguely.
E-Bombs World.
E-Bombs World.
Yeah.
Strong Bad.
He had his own website. They had their own website. It was kind of the
Chive.
One of the first cartoons that was strictly made for the internet and was wildly successful.
It was.
Is the Chive still around?
Keep calm and chive on. I see it.
It was big for
every once in a while. I'll see a T-shirt, a Chive T-shirt.
Somebody threw a photo of me and Lux and I on there.
I remember that. That was your firefighter. Was it the firefighter calendar?
We were dressed up as firefighters. We were doing a fundraising thing for, I believe, the Creve Coeur Fire Department. It's where we shot that. And years later, somebody dug that up and threw that on there. And I was like,
picture.
Whoa. And
were you
lots
offended?
of comments. No, I was excited. I was like, that's cool.
I thought it was a good picture.
Most
I remember
people were
that.
nice.
It's still around. That's wild.
Chive.com or Fark.com?
Fark.
Fark.com is where I used to get a lot of show prep because it was just links to different stories.
I still go to the Fark every once in a while.
Fark.com. Yeah, people were just reminiscing about it.
I don't give a fark. I go there all the time.
Just, nostalgic websites. Everything's so complicated nowadays. Even, and you know what? Here's one more thing before we crap on. There's been a lot of backlash over Sony and PlayStation deciding to end physical disc production. Mm-hmm. So if you buy a new video game, it's got to be downloaded.
Yeah, it's
digital. So you're not getting the disc anymore. So Sony would like to remind everybody, hey, you don't own anything. You're licensing it.
Oh, thanks, Sony. You lame-o.
They put out a statement saying like, hey, just a reminder, you don't own nothing.
Good spin, but come and take my DVDs from my house, dude. Like, are you going to break in and take my Sony games off the shelf?
Well, they're talking about in January of 2028 when they eliminate. So now the new Grand Theft Auto game comes out in November. There's going to be no physical disc. Yeah. Like, you download it.
Which kills the secondary market.
Yeah.
The GameStops, obviously Blockbuster's gone, but like you can't sell it or get store credit for $2.
It's a bummer.
But are they making money off? I think GameStop is making money off the other tchotchkes.
I'm not sure GameStop is making money off anything.
They sell Funkos there. Like what else do they sell?
Yeah, they sell
like collectibles.
T-shirts.
It's turned into Spencer's almost.
It's
like kind of a Spencer's that's not as filthy.
Yeah, or a what's the other one? What's the one in the malls?
Radio Shack.
Shoot, no.
Sam Goody.
No, the resale. It's like a kitchen.
Oh yeah. There's one at West County.
V-Stock.
Yeah,
it's turned into a V-Stock.
GameStop, you just got to ask for tropical fruit Skittles, and they go under the counter, and they sell you anabolic steroids.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Nice try, GameStop. I know what you're up to back there.
Yeah, Sony's just reminding everybody in a routine post-purchase email sent to users, updated terms from the PlayStation end user license agreement explicitly reiterates that software on the platform is licensed, not sold.
Rolling my eyes in the back of my head.
I don't mind, I guess. I don't mind because it's kind of how I live anyway. And all this is doing is cleaning out a box out of my basement with games that are outdated and.
Well, but I am boycotting actually because I was looking so forward to GTA 6, but I'm boycotting until November when I can get it.
Well, you know what? And remember, you used to borrow, a Nintendo game from your buddy.
Yes.
So that's over. You can't borrow a game. You can't lend a game to somebody. You can't resell it.
Can you have a login that you can share, like we all steal streaming services, or?
I think they have that pretty locked up.
I think you got to be specifically on that machine.
Lame.
There's also just future thrift stores and antique shops, empty crates.
Gonna be boom.
I walked to an antique shop the other day, and I was like, there's some vintage Playboys, there's some old Saturday Evening Post magazines and all of this like physical media that's like cool to look at and be like, oh, this is a nice like time capsule.
Did you buy any of it?
I thumbed through the Playboys.
Playboys and penthouses and a shoebox, those are...
I started thinking about
done.
Everyone had that one dad that was pretty liberal about leaving the Playboys in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And that was a house you liked to hang out at.
Did you guys ever go to
you were pooping a lot.
Speaking of that, Dax Shepard was talking about, I think it was Dax, about how you'd go and get your hair cut and you would have Playboys and Hustler
That was Scott
magazine.
Rizzuto that mentioned that.
Oh.
And an old barber shop in the back, there would be a section with the Playboys.
Well, I think... yes.
Refer to yourself
David Sedaris also mentioned it with Dax Shepard in a previous
thing.
episode. Yeah, and I don't remember...
you didn't go to those barber shops?
I didn't go to those barber shops.
You went to a salon.
I did.
I went to a barber shop where an Italian man with a barber frock on would cut your hair.
Me too.
And
while you looked at Playboys?
No, that was in like the waiting room.
Oh. What a strange thing to
Yeah,
get a boner in public, rightfully. Like...
I was reading the articles.
Nobody's getting a boner in public. Nobody. It's not. I
You're
don't
reading
think
it for the articles.
I think it just meant to thumb through. I don't know.
Huh.
I was young.
I don't know. How do you not?
The barbershop was there was an old Italian man in DuQuoin named Tali Menino, and he was Tali's barbershop, and he didn't raise the price of haircuts for 30 years. It was $6 to get your haircut. 2 chairs, him and another guy, and it smelled so. It was like that barbicide smell.
You're right.
It was an old barbershop. And they were just...
It smelled like the blue liquid.
Yeah,
whatever
they were
the blue
rattling
liquid
off.
that they would put the combs in.
That's the barbicide.
Yeah, it sounds like a barber that's really depressed, but it's not.
Right.
He committed barbicide?
Yeah.
That's when he messes up your hair on purpose.
Barbicide.
God
They
dang it!
made a barbicide pact.
3 years for committing barbicide.
They would... Yeah. He got off in 1. There would be like a lot of dirty jokes flying around.
It was almost like a men's club.
It was a time. It was a capsule of time that I don't think exists really anymore.
Yeah, because it was like no women went there. It wasn't, you don't cut women.
He only gave one haircut. The guy was like, "What do you want? Oh, high and tight."
Oh,
done.
I think I'd rather have like no crew cut. Yeah, everybody's leaving with a crew cut, whether you wanted it or not.
Yeah, it was a place where men went to get their haircut, and no women allowed.
It's just like it's easy to see. It seems like unfathomable now, but like I don't know if there were Playboys in this specific one, but I could have easily seen them laying around, and that would not have shocked me at all from some of the stuff I was hearing in there as a kid. You go in there with your dad or your uncle, and these guys were just slinging.
Where men could be men.
They were just a lot of dirty jokes. I learned my first dirty jokes in a barbershop, and I'm like, I can't wait to take these to the playground. These are going to crush. Principal's office immediately.
I think I'll never forget a joke I learned at the barbershop, and I'll try to clean it up here. So, how do you know an elephant's sex organs are on the bottom of their feet? Because when an elephant steps on you, you're effed.
Fun.
Oh, gosh.
Right?
That's a fun one.
Shaped you.
That's a fun one. I heard it at the barbershop.
Right on.
That's a fun one.
Found that.
I learned that in honor of her. I learned this one at the DuQuoin barbershop. A grown man with white hair goes, "What do you call this?" And he put his knuckles around his index finger and he goes, "Dolly Parton hiding behind a tree."
Oh.
And it
Great
crushed
segue.
on the playground.
And time for Crap On. Which leads us into Crap On Celebrities. Time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with the Crap On Celebrities. And by the way, in 10 minutes, we have a big concert announcement to make. So stand by for that.
I'll get through this. I'm going to save my eulogy for Dolly for the end because I got a lot of audio. But let's get to this crap first. So here's a weird one. So Kiss doesn't completely control Kiss anymore. Gene Simmons says that after the band sold its brand rights to the entertainment company Pop House, the group needs corporate permission to perform using the famous Kiss name, makeup, and imagery. So Pop House owns the band's name, their catalog, their publishing, and their trademark designs, and they're planning on a Kiss movie, animated projects, and possible theme park in Vegas.
Wow, so they just sold it all, huh?
So they did. So Gene can't just put the makeup on and do his thing anymore. They got to go through Pop House.
So Kiss doesn't own Kiss anymore.
Right.
So some big conglomeration,
Pop House. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
The trial of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who was accused of orchestrating the 1996 murder of Tupac Shakur, continued his testimony from Outlaws. Rapper E.D.I. Mean, he testified that he saw a white Cadillac pull alongside a car carrying Tupac and Suge Knight, saw a gunman fire from the back seat. E.D.I. Mean said Tupac was still conscious after the shooting and warned him to get down. And a retired Compton detective who also testified that Davis was recognized as a gang leader who would have needed to approve that drive-by shooting. So there's more details kind of adding up into the Tupac case.
So it's like killing a made man. You need permission.
Yeah. Crazy. We kind of have some details on maybe why The Pretty Reckless is not going to be playing in St. Louis, because Soundgarden is getting back together for a special halftime performance during the NFL season opener in Seattle on September 9th. So surviving members of Soundgarden, Kim, Matt, and Ben, they're going to be performing alongside Taylor Momsen of The Pretty Reckless on vocals.
Oh,
That's like 2 weeks away. I don't know why that would have anything to do with maybe rehearsals.
Maybe, but also like it's the day she was supposed to be here the day before.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
So I think that we have our reason now. Everybody was speculating.
Okay.
Supposed to be here the day before. What do you mean?
Like, Pretty Reckless was supposed to be opening up for AC/DC, and then the Pretty Reckless dropped out. Foo Fighters stepped in. That's September 8th. This NFL kickoff thing is happening.
September 9th is Seattle versus New England, first NFL game of the season. Soundgarden is doing the halftime show.
And they probably asked Taylor Momsen to sing.
Taylor Momsen is singing with Soundgarden.
That's a pretty cool thing for her. She left us in the dust. Which good for her.
Well, I think we made out here in St. Louis better.
Pretty good, yeah. So don't feel too bad. Doesn't sound like
that. We just connected the dots.
Connected the dots. Thank you. That's what this show's all about. In TV news, Netflix is turning October into a month-long celebration of comedy with 4 new documentaries. The lineup includes Martin Mull, Norm Macdonald, Maria Bramford, and the legendary sketch show SCST, or excuse me, SCTV. I can never say it. SCTV. The Norm Macdonald documentary, Norm, The Tale of Norm Macdonald, directed by Judd Apatow, is also going to be premiering October 16th. And the SCTV documentary arrives on October 30th.
So it's Judd Apatow and Bob Saget directed.
Very good. Can't wait.
Bob Saget, before he passed, I guess they were working on a Norm Macdonald documentary because Bob Saget directed Norm in Dirty Work.
There you go. More connections.
Man, I every once in a while I'll just go down a rabbit hole of Norm Macdonald clips on talk shows, and that's a dude I miss.
You guys had him on?
Never had Norm.
Never had him on.
I thought for sure we would after we had Bob Saget. I was like, Norm's next.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, never had Norm on.
He was excellent. Glenn Close and Kim Kardashian are currently filming the second season of the drama from FX, All's Fair. Glenn posted a photo from the set with Kim's boyfriend, Sir Lewis Hamilton, and a commenter, somebody, a hater in the comments, said, "Sorry you have to deal with her," talking to Glenn Close about Kim K. Then Glenn Close responded, "You know what? Whatever your opinion of Kim is, I want you to know that she is kind, funny, steady, she's smart, she's a powerhouse of a woman and a mother, and she is my friend." And fans are applauding Glenn Close's response, saying that always had Glenn down as a girl's girl and that she is pure class. Moving into movie news, Donnie Darko is coming back. This is excellent. So writer-director Richard Kelly is reviving Donnie Darko, the universe, with an 800-page sequel novel.
I'm going to make a confession. I never saw the first one.
What? Oh, you must.
It's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Very cool.
It's a cult classic, but it's better. It's even better than that. Like, it's Patrick Swayze's in it. It's great.
I've been pretending I've seen it.
Have you?
Yeah.
You'd actually really like it, I think.
And whenever somebody brings it up, I just go, "Oh yeah, I saw it," and then kind of fade out.
Yeah.
And don't participate.
Right.
I don't know why that's one of those movies.
You feel embarrassed you haven't seen it?
I feel embarrassed I haven't seen it.
You should really watch that.
Is that with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
I know. Right, a airplane engine falls into the room.
Yeah. So, yes, and
there's like a bunny.
There's Frank.
There's like a bunny.
There's like a bunny. Well, so this 800-page sequel novel, The Philosophy of Time Travel, is due out later this year, and it picks up in 1988 after Donnie's death, and it follows characters dealing with bizarre events that they experienced. So the writer/director, Richard Kelly, ultimately wants to turn the story into an animated movie, followed by a live-action sequel, and he wants to bring everybody back, like Jake Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Jenna Malone, Drew Barrymore, as older versions of their characters. And it really is a great
Malone.
movie.
Who's she?
She was in Stepmom.
Jenna Malone.
Jenna Malone. She's still an actress, right?
Yeah, she was in Hunger Games, one of the sequels.
Okay.
You would know her face.
Jenna Malone.
Jenna Malone.
Oh, okay.
Are you pulling up a picture of Jenna Malone?
No, but
that's okay. Ryan Gosling is helping to bring Bedrock back to the big screen by producing a new live-action Flintstones movie centered around the grown-up Bam Bam Rebel. So he and his producing partner, Jesse Henderson, are in the early stages of development with Warner Brothers and are currently searching for a writer. Bam Bam previously aged up into a teenager for the 1971 animated spinoff series where he dated Pebbles and attended Bedrock High School. So
no John Goodman?
Well, I don't want to say no John Goodman or Rick Moranis because you never know. They could come back from the 90s.
Who was Betty? Was that Rosie O'Donnell?
Rosie O'Donnell.
And who was Wilma?
Wilma was, who was she?
Top.
Yeah, it was Carrot Top,
yeah.
I think. Good times.
Come on, she's a redhead. Oh,
yeah.
Come on, who was Wilma? Who played Wilma?
It was
Halle Berry in that too. I believe
she was the secretary.
It was the lady from Big.
Oh, yeah, Elizabeth Perkins.
God. Yeah.
Thank you.
Elizabeth Perkins, the love interest in Big.
Yeah.
And finally, get your Kleenexes out.
Here we go.
So the entire world is mourning the loss of Dolly Parton, who passed away yesterday at the age of 80. Her rep said that she bravely faced a brief battle with cancer and passed at the Vanderbilt Ingram Cancer Center in Nashville, surrounded by loved ones. It's not clear what exact type of cancer she had. I want to play the audio here from her nephew, which if you didn't see this yesterday, it's a must-watch. Here he is with an official video stating that his aunt had passed.
Is this the Dolly family video?
Yeah.
All right, here she is. Or here is.
This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens. She has always been on your television, your record player, your CD, and on your phone playlist, becoming an extended part of your family. Our family and the team she has entrusted with her legacy will work diligently to ensure her spirit will live with us forever. May God bless Dolly Parton, and may God bless you all. She will always love you.
She never had any kids, right?
She didn't,
No
no.
kids?
You know, she didn't have any kids, but I feel like she poured herself into all of her philanthropic work. She gave away an estimated $600 million throughout her lifetime. She championed childhood literacy, of course, with the Imagination Library, which she launched in 1995. She participated in healthcare advancements, regional disaster relief, wildlife conservation through her Dollywood Foundation. She also, you know, when we were all going through the height of COVID in 2020 and stars started to step up with their millions to make sure we could fund research, she was one of the first people to do it. She broke boundaries with her charm and humor and her kindness. She was also part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which, you know, here's an example of that. So she knew it was kind of odd. You know how people argue like, you're not rock and roll, you're country. She kind of knew that people are going to say that about her. And then when she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, this was her speech.
And this was when?
This
was not too long ago.
Yeah, it was like 2022.
Yeah, here's Dolly.
This is a very, very, very special night for me. I'm sure a lot of you knew that back when they said they were going to put me in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I didn't really feel like I had done enough to deserve that. And I didn't understand at the time that it's about a little more than that. But I'm just honored and so proud to be here tonight. And thanks to all of you. But I feel honored mostly, I think, to be in this house of all this greatness and all this talent.
I think the story went at first. She was like, I don't want to be in this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm declining. And they're like, you got it.
You got to do it.
She gracefully did it.
And a couple of rock stars that reached out about her, tributes everywhere, but Don Henley said Dolly Parton was and will remain an American treasure. She was it was one of the greatest honors of my career to sing with her. She could light up a room, that every room she was in. Her basic goodness, humility, and generosity of spirit were inspirational. And rest in peace to the Smoky Mountain Songbird. She also, this iconic interview where I really think that it was perfect to describe her and how she dealt with the criticism and the judgments that people were throwing at her was the Barbara Walters interview that she did back in the 70s. And here's a bit of audio from that.
Do you ever feel that you're a joke, that people make fun of you?
Oh, I know they make fun of me. But actually, all these years, the people, has thought the joke was on me, but it's actually been on the public. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I can change it at any time. Or I make more jokes about myself than anybody, because I enjoy it. I know, like I say, I am sure of myself as a person. I'm sure of my talent.
Yeah.
So in lieu of flowers, the Parton family, they said to donate to her Imagination Library, especially since Missouri halted new enrollment to that library on July 1. They decided to drop funding from $6 million to $2 million, which is crazy. And I don't know if you read this. Missouri was one of the first states, if not the first state, to step up and state fund.
Back in 2025? I mean, not even a year or 2 years ago?
No, it was a long time ago.
Oh, was it a long time ago?
But she was, I think what you're referring to is when she was with Governor Parson.
She's with the governor.
And she was like thanking Governor Parson for, hey, thank you for being one of the first states to step up in the 90s and fund. And
I watched that all yesterday.
And so I really do hope that maybe with her passing that states like Missouri will decide to, maybe reverse that and go back to the $6 million.
You want to see a cool video? Look up her on The Tonight Show where she plays guitar. She's got these long-ass fingernails.
Oh, yeah.
Man, and is killing it, playing better than most people with no nails.
Just look that up.
She does kill it.
Go down a Dolly hole today. Watch some. I mean, there's so many things out there.
Well, donate to the Imagination Library today. Let's fund the hell out of it. Go watch videos, cry your eyes out, and just to give her a little music tribute, here's a bit of a medley of Dolly Parton's time.
Dolly music.
One of the cool things I saw about her was that, you touched on it, was like that she could have died a billionaire. That she made so much money, but she gave over half a billion.
$600 million.
Yeah, over half $1 billion away for philanthropic things, and I think
that's cool.
Volumes.
That's cool, man.
It is cool.
We should all be more like Dolly. Hopefully we will
Dolly.
be. Mm-hmm. That's your crap.
All right, Moon, let's get to birthdays, and we'll do this concert announcement.
Yeah, celebrities celebrating a birthday today. We have, we're going to go ahead and start with Keke Palmer, who's 33. Dylan O'Brien. Styles on MTV's Teen Wolf is 35. Not the original Styles. Cassie is 40. Brian Kelly from Florida Georgia Line is 41. John Mulaney is 44. Chris Pine is 46. Macaulay Culkin is 46. Mike Coulter, he is Luke Cage. He's 50. Melissa McCarthy is 56. Adrian Young.
From No Doubt.
That's right, the
New
drummer
Dude.
from New Dude is 57. Shirley Manson is 60 today.
From what I read about Adrian Young, he didn't know how to play drums when he joined No Doubt.
Oh,
He
really?
kind of learned.
Because he's phenomenal.
He kind of learned.
He's excellent.
I think he's a guy that faked it till he made it.
And he did.
Yeah, Adrian Young is 57, and Shirley Manson is 60, and Chris Burke. Do you know that name?
Corky from Life Goes On.
Corky from Life Goes On is
Dude,
61
burned the restaurant down.
Wow.
years old today, and happy birthday to my daughter, my 18th. My daughter is 18 today, which is insane.
And happy belated birthday to our buddy Polo Asensio, who his birthday was yesterday.
Oh, my God. Really?
His birthday was yesterday. I texted him, and the Cardinals celebrated his birthday by losing 13-1.
Hey, it was close.
Hello.
Could have been worse.
All right, today's porno birthday is Rebecca Steele, and today's birthday girl's been in 87 fine films, including Two Heads Are Better Than One, 11, Ass Fence of 8, Badass Barrio Babes. What is this about? Brownie Addict. What?
Cooking show.
I guess so.
Sounds fun.
Chica Freaks, Double Plugged, The Good Girls Do Bad Things, How to Pick Up MILFs, Streetwalkers 4, and who could forget her role in 2007's My Mama Does the Hanky Panky.
My mama does the hanky-panky.
Rebecca Steele is 44 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a pretty big concert announcement to make. In fact, I'm going to get out the drum roll. Because everybody's sitting at the edge of their
From
seat.
King Scott Productions.
King Scott presents.
Vague Timeline Incorporated.
I put this on the calendar. Saturday, October 17th. I put this on my calendar right now. What do I got? What have I got going on that day?
Tune in after the break.
Because whatever it is, I'm canceling it.
Good.
Hang on. October 17th.
Let's wait on Rizz.
October 17th.
My
on this?
baptism.
Dude, clear.
All right.
Clear day. October 17th, Delmar Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of Greek Fire. This guy right here. And Greek Fire, the man to my left. Greek Fire.
Huge.
The return. Delmar Hall. Saturday, October 17th. Tickets on sale Friday. This Friday at 10 a.m. And a portion of every ticket sold will support, talk about being like Dolly, will support Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital, part of our Rizz Show October fundraiser.
That's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to be a part of that Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital fundraiser, which is an incredible honor for us. But this is 7 years in the making.
Getting the band back together,
We
huh?
have not done a headline show. The lights have been off, and I've been sitting down for 7 years on this. And like I've teased, I've been making a new record, and we are going to play some new material at this show. So it's all in anticipation for the big release that's coming next year. So this is your one and only chance until next year to hear some of the new material. We'll be playing a lot of it, and man,
At a small place.
I could not be-
intimate setting.
Yeah.
Delmar Hall is a great place.
I could not be more excited. We have a local band called Native Monster. That's incredible, and they're putting out a record as well, so that's going to be exciting. And we may add another band, and we may not. We may just keep it just simple, just two bands just ripping your face off, because we're going to play as much as
Could
possible.
be. I'm trying to get Johnny Venus, on board with our side project, Hot Property.
Yeah.
I don't know if we
Hot
could.
Property.
I don't know if we could get anything together in time for the show, but
I am also hitting you up
possible.
for our side project, Venus Extension.
Venus Extension. Hot Property and Venus Extension.
Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting. Tickets go on sale on Friday at 10 a.m. And man, I want to sell this thing out. We need to just smash this.
Well, let's go, man. Saturday, October 17th, Greek Fire, Delmar Hall. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m. and a portion of every ticket sold will support the Rizz Show October fundraiser for Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. That's
Greek
wonderful. This is huge.
I'm excited.
Congratulations,
We're bringing
buddy.
the show. If you've been to a show before, you know that this isn't. We're not just going up there and staring at our shoes and playing a couple songs. It is full blown rock theater, and this will be as hard as we've ever gone, if you will. And
All right.
and we go hard.
You go, yep.
So I'll see you
Very
October
hard.
17th.
I expect nothing but hardness.
And there's a little.
We'll all be going hard, right?
Yeah,
hey,
go hard.
I guarantee that I will be going to Delmar
Yeah.
and doing that. All right, listen, we got to take a break, and all the details, if you need them, up on the website 1057thepoint.com, I'm sure all our socials as well. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to play the Rizz Quiz. The Rizz Quiz. Yesterday was Simpleton Trivia. Today it's the Rizz Quiz. So should we do 2 rounds of 4?
That sounds good to
That
me,
sounds
Rizz.
good. Okay, so we'll get you on the phone. Okay, you will have 45 seconds to answer as many simple-ish kind of questions as you can. If you get one wrong, your timer stops, and that is your score. And after 4 contestants, if you have the top score, the King of the Hill or Queen of the Hill, you win your choice of tickets. AC/DC with special guest Foo Fighters, September 8th. That's a Wednesday?
And we're taking the day off.
It's a Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, that's a Tuesday. Tuesday, September 8th, the Dome at America Center. We got tickets for your St. Louis Blues and the home opener against the Sharks, October 8th over at Enterprise. Blues hockey right around the corner. Single game tickets for the 2026-27 season are on sale now. We got Candlebox tickets. They're at the pageant in September 17th to be exact. And the Toadies Local H on the 21st of September at the pageant. So the Rizz Quiz is next. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Let's give away some tickets. All right, we got the Rizz Quiz coming up here in just a second. All right, here's a quick question before we hit the Rizz Quiz. This is a good thinker. If somebody offered you, Scott, you listening? If somebody offered you $50 million, cash, no taxes, everything's like tax-free, $50 million cash. So if somebody offered you $50 million cash to call somebody right now, and if they don't answer, you get the money, who you calling? If somebody offered you $50 million cash to call somebody right now, and if they don't answer, you get the money. Do you all have somebody in your head right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know exactly who it is. And
I do.
They better not let me down this one time, actually. Call.
You have it in your head, Scott?
Yeah.
All right, everybody got it in their head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty certain about this.
Yeah, I think I know too.
We all thinking maybe the same person?
What?
Probably.
This
Maybe.
is probably a no-doubter.
Are we all thinking the same person? What? All right, on the count of 3, let's say who we think it is. So if somebody were to offer you $50 million to call somebody right now, and if they don't answer, you get the money. Who you calling?
It's 1, 2, 3 name, right?
I'm going to go 3, 2, 1 name.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
3, 2, 1.
King Scott.
Oh, yeah, King Scott. 100%.
Or Moon. That's what
No, 100%.
buddy.
No, buddy.
100% you.
Yeah, because you
Buddy,
can't not
you
answer on
never
yourself.
answer your phone. Never. That's money in the bank. I already got the money spent.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I want to make you guys a lot of money, and Moon's my
Yeah, right.
ride or die. I can call you and never answer.
Guaranteed. Yeah, no, King Scott's my number 1 answer. That's
That's a very safe bet.
safe bet. Where do you put your phone? Do you leave it in your car? Do you leave it here? Do you
it
leave
off.
your phone
Should.
here?
That way I know where it's at.
Is your phone on silent a lot?
Yeah, it's on.
Do
I
not
forget
disturb?
to turn it off, and yeah.
You forget to turn it on, too.
Well, that too. But it weighs a lot, and it's a thing. I don't know.
You got to have that. You got a very pregnant wife at home.
Yeah.
That thing better be like duct tape to you.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody's bound to tell me what's going on.
I hope that she can get a hold of you at least.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe you're hitting ignore on when you see me calling.
No. I get excited when people call.
That laugh didn't sound.
I know. It did take a
Wow, no. That sounded very
Maniacal.
Yeah, maniacal indeed.
No, I do get excited when people.
Are you ready for that call?
Yeah, I think so. Let me turn my phone on.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Because I don't want your dear wife who's going through contractions and stuff ready to go, and you're like, I don't know, my phone's on do not disturb.
Right.
Well, thankfully she has all your numbers, so.
I got her blocked.
We're going to have to father your child. Okay.
Oh yeah, we will rear your
Again.
child
Okay.
if need be.
All right. Sounds
Takes a village.
It does.
Okay, let's give away some stuff. All right, we are playing the Rizz Quiz, and it's sponsored by
Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
All right, so the Rizz Quiz is simple. We'll get you on the phone, and Rafe will ask you pretty simple questions, I think. I think 3rd, maybe to 5th grade. And there will be some math, guys. There will be some math. There will be some math.
Simple
math. Add, subtract, divide,
Square
multiply.
root, geometric angles.
None of that stuff. All right, so you got 45 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. If you get one wrong, The time stops, and that is your score.
Okay.
After 4 contestants, if you have the top score, King of the Mountain, Queen of the Mountain, you win your choice of tickets. AC/DC with Foo Fighters, September 8th. Candlebox, September 17th. Toadies, September 21st. St. Louis Blues home opener versus the Sharks, October 8th over at Enterprise. All right, 314-624-3833, 618-398-3833. Mooney, you ready with the timer? Please, let's get it up there. Time up. And we go to the phones. And Janelle. Hello, Janelle.
Hi, good morning, Rizz.
Good morning, Janelle. Are you ready for the Rizz Quiz?
I am ready.
Okay, timer works.
Testing.
Got that
Testing.
going.
Testing. 1, 2, 45.
Right, 45 seconds. Janelle, you feeling confident? You feeling smart?
We'll see what I can do.
You have a good breakfast this morning? What'd you have for breakfast?
I did not have any breakfast this morning.
Oh, no breakfast.
Are you fasting? What's going on?
Wow.
Not fasting, but how were the donuts yesterday, guys?
Oh, they were
Janelle.
so good. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you
Great
for the
donut
donuts.
hole.
Okay, here we go, Janelle.
Janelle, your Rizz quiz begins at the end of the first question. Good luck. Janelle, what color do you get when you mix red and white?
Pink,
What is 15 plus 15?
30.
What toy features tiny colored plastic bricks that snap together and also has its own theme park?
Can you repeat that?
What toy features tiny colored plastic bricks that snap together and also...
Lego.
How many total days are in a leap year?
366.
What natural satellite orbits the Earth?
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
Your time stops there with a curse. Okay, Janelle.
Sorry, guys.
All right, now, 4?
The
I got
moon.
4.
I got 4 as well.
4. Janelle's got 4.
Would have been the moon. That question was worded weirdly. I'm sorry. I tried to...
You want the moon, Janelle?
What was the question?
What natural satellite orbits the Earth?
That makes sense.
That makes sense. It's a moon. That's the moon, baby.
Threw me off.
That's the moon.
The way it was worded.
All right, Chris. You got to be 4.
Hey, my condolences, Rizz.
Are you Are you ready, Chris?
Let's do it.
All right.
Sorry for your loss. Chris?
Let's roll.
Let's roll, brother. Rizz quiz begins now. What is 50 divided by 5?
10.
What famous fictional wizard has a lightning bolt scar on his forehead?
Harry Potter.
How many sides does a pentagon have?
A pentagon has 5.
What state is known as the Sunshine State?
Sunshine State is Florida.
What is 9 times 3?
27.
What fast food chain features golden arches as a logo?
McDonald's.
What is 40 minus 12?
28.
What liquid is produced by cows that humans drink?
Milk.
All right. I got 7.
Yeah.
7.
Man, I can't believe
Chris?
you did those math things without a keyboard or anything.
Were you typing in?
Chris, were
Chris,
you
were you typing?
What?
Yeah.
All right, Chris. You got
Chris.
7.
That sounds like
I
an
also love that you called us with an old school Texas Instruments calculator with the loudest clacking keyboard I've ever heard in my
All right,
life.
he's got 7. Sorry, Janelle. You and your filthy mouth. But thanks for the donuts yesterday. That was very nice.
That
of
was
you.
very nice.
Craig. Hello, Craig.
Hello. Happy birthday, Rizz.
Thanks, buddy. All right, Craig, here we go with your Rizz quiz. You have to beat 7.
Craig, the number to beat is 7. Your Rizz quiz begins right now. Craig, what liquid is produced by cows that humans drink?
Milk.
How many total legs do 2 spiders have combined?
16.
What planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
What is 100 divided by 10?
10.
What large land mammal is known for having a long trunk?
Elephant.
How many inches are in 1 foot?
12.
What basic force pulls objects towards the center of the earth?
Gravity.
What is 7 times 7?
49.
What U.S. state is made up entirely of islands?
Hawaii.
What is 14 plus 16?
30.
What type of gas inflates a party balloon to make it float?
Helium.
How many total hours are in 2 full days?
48.
We'll give you 12, right? 12?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with helium. Did he get 48 before?
Did he give him 48? No. All right, we'll get him 11. All right, Craig, nicely done here. We got one more contestant for this round. Bill.
Good morning, Rizz Show.
Good
All right,
morning.
Bill.
William.
The number is 11, and you have to beat 11. Rafe, it's on you as well. You got to read these quick.
Okay.
You can do this.
For Bill.
I feel like I've been doing a good job.
Scott. Who said you were doing a bad job?
All right, Bill.
Hang on.
Pay attention.
Give Rafe a hug.
Wow.
What?
Come on.
This is uncomfortable.
Touch him. There we go.
Your hands are very
Ew.
sweaty. Your hands are very sweaty.
My hands aren't sweaty at all. That's your hand.
Nope.
Oh, it's like he accuses everyone of this. No,
Nope.
no way.
Let me feel your hand. Let me
See,
feel your
you guys
hand.
got to knock it off with mine. It's him, and he
Feel his,
accuses
like-
everyone.
Oh, Jack, you have a wet hand.
It's your
let me,
wet
let me
needle.
touch
They're
you.
not my hands.
You also have a wet hand.
Are you out of
and
your
Moon
mind?
have wet, soggy hands.
She's just doing this because
no, I'm
you're the
not.
boss.
I'm not doing it because of that.
Let me
you
feel
have
your hands.
touch each other.
No, I know.
Let me
I
feel
can
your
see
hands.
it. Yours
Why do we have clear
are
hands?
dripping.
My
They're
hands
shiny.
As dry as a baby powder.
These working man hands, okay? These little willow working
feel
man
your
hands.
hands.
No.
She's been like scrubbing with lava soap.
All right.
Her hands are as dry as a bone.
You ready?
Bill, let's go. I'm going to be
do it.
reading these fast, brother. Lock in, Bill. The number to beat is 11. Your Rizz Quiz begins now. Bill, what animal is known as man's best friend?
Dog.
What is 60 divided by 6?
0.
Oh, no. That would be 10.
Bye.
60 divided by 6 would not
Well, that
be
means
0.
Craig, you are the winner.
Craig.
Craig, hello, Craig.
Hard to beat 12.
Hello.
Craig,
Hello.
you win.
Hello.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, Craig, what would you like?
Let's go Blues.
All right, Blues and Sharks, October 8th over at Enterprise Center, home opener. You're going. Hang on 1 second, Craig. Congratulations.
All right. New group.
New group. All right, reset everything. Reset everything. Beep, 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 beep. Everything's reset.
That was the board being reset.
Brittany.
Good morning. My condolences, Rizz.
All right, Brittany, here
Sorry
we
for your
go.
loss,
We're going to
Brittany.
play the Rizz Quiz, no passes, and your time begins when Rafe is done reading the first question.
Brittany.
All right.
It's a clear board. We are in double Rizz Quiz jeopardy. Points are worth double, but they're worth double for everyone, so it means nothing. All right, Brittany. Your Rizz Quiz begins when I finish with the first question. Brittany, what instrument features 88 black and white keys?
Piano.
How many years are in a decade?
10.
What continent is located at the South Pole?
Antarctica.
What is 8 times 4?
36.
No.
No,
Am I
32.
32.
from the future? Or am I dealing with deja vu?
No, I put some in there that were from yesterday. too.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see if people were paying attention yesterday.
Sometimes
Yeah,
we
yeah.
I threw some. I threw a.
Okay,
it was a good mixture.
It
of
was
stuff.
it was enough where I started questioning reality.
No. I put it in there on purpose. Like the leap years question, which somebody got wrong.
We led with the leap year question
Really
just because
messed me up.
no
I'm
one's
like,
gotten it right, and they
whoa.
got it today. They were paying attention.
Two
Two.
for Brittany. Oh, not a good showing for Brittany.
Stay on the line, Brittany.
Don't go anywhere. Let's go to.
You never know.
Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, shout out Johnny. Bring out the olives.
Bring out the olives. This is Jeff from Columbia.
All right, Jeff.
Columbia Jeff.
Columbia Jeff.
All right, let's go with the Rizz Quiz.
Glad you have olives fresh in your mind, because now it's time for Rizz Quiz. I love you. Jeff, what basic color do you get when you mix blue and yellow?
Green.
What is 75 minus 25?
50.
What organ in the human body is responsible for pumping blood?
Heart.
How many sides does a triangle have?
3.
What famous video game character is an Italian plumber in red overalls?
Mario.
What is 12 times 3?
36.
What continent is home to the country of China?
Asia.
How many nickels make up $1 US?
50.
I got it.
Oh, that's not right.
All right, how many did you get?
Riz feels better about
I feel
himself.
better about myself now 'cause I got that right.
I knew you. When I saw it in there, I go, "This is a
Redemption.
It's Rizz Redemption. How many did you get?
What did I count? I just
7?
Yeah.
I think 7. We got Green 50, Heart 3, Mario 36, and Asia. Was that 7?
Yeah.
7, and then
7.
he said 50 nickels in $1.
Okay, Jeff, hang on. 7 is the number to beat. Let's go to another Jeff in O'Fallon. Hello, Jeff O'Fallon.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Rizz.
All right, Jeff, here we go.
Happy Hanukkah, Jeff. Happy Hanukkah. Jeff, 7 is the number to beat, my brother. Jeff, what?
All right.
Listen up, it's starting. Jeff, what bird is famous for being unable to fly and living in Antarctica?
Penguin.
What is 36 divided by 4?
9.
What country lies directly north of the United States?
Canada.
What is 18 plus 22?
50.
All right, kill the music.
Math, not the strong suit of anyone.
hard to do math
Not
this
us,
early.
not
I know. I
them.
told you there was going to be math in this.
Simple math.
Man, it ties people up.
I know.
I hate math.
You know who was smart? I don't remember the caller, but there were the first round of callers. They took their time in the math problems. They also had a calculator. That was helpful. And
That did work nicely.
that did work out nicely.
That did.
it worked out nice for them. They didn't get that many questions because it did take them time, but it was a strategy.
All right. Ethan, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Final contestant on the Rizz Quiz. You have to beat 7.
Okay.
If you tie, we're going to the tiebreaker. Okay, Ethan,
Sounds
are you
good.
ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ethan, your Rizz Quiz begins now. Ethan, what organ covers the entire outside of the human body?
10.
How many total sides does a standard stop sign have?
8.
What is the capital city of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
What is 80 divided by 8?
10.
What marine mammal is known for its high intelligence and blowhole?
Dolphin.
How many colors make up a basic rainbow?
7.
What force causes tides in the ocean?
Waves.
No. 6.
Gravity. That would be the moon's gravitational pull.
Moon, yeah. Jeff,
Let's go!
winner! Jeff, what do you want?
Let's go Blues!
All right, Blues and Sharks, October 8th, Enterprise Center. Home opener, you're going. Jeff, hang on one second. Don't forget,
job,
Blues
everyone.
hockey right around the corner. Single game tickets for the 26-27 season are on sale now. Well done, everybody.
And also with you.
All right, we'll talk to, speaking of Blues, Chris Kerber after the break. It is, and maybe some of your emails, 8:34. All right, without further ado, let's talk to our buddy Chris Kerber. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, everybody. How are you?
Hey, so Chris, school's back. Christy's back at work. The girls are out. Empty house, Chris?
Yes, it's quite nice for a couple of days here and before the hockey season gets rolling. But yeah, so we go through an adjustment period twice a year in our house. So like when you've got the schedule that we have during the hockey season, and then you've got the schedule that Christy has as a teacher, you know, and all the late nights of grading and doing things like that. It's sort of like everything's crazy for about 9 months, and then so there's an adjustment when the school season starts and the hockey season starts. The same kind of adjustment when it all ends at the end of the year. It's like a cycle, really.
Yeah, but you got a good 2 weeks now where, you know, the hockey season's not really going yet. Everybody's out of the house. You could do what you want, man. It's like you're a bachelor all over again, at least for a couple hours a day.
For a couple hours a day. I'm going to go see Gracie in Louisville on the weekend, and there's enough to-do list, by the way. And it's not a wife to-do list. This is just things to do around the house. But we're getting ready for the hockey season too, though. Like I'll take some time, make sure my scorebook is built up, ready to go. Because once it gets going, this year should be good.
Chris. It's 8:45. Crack open a beer. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Cold Coors Light. Cold Coors Light.
I might have done that, guys. I might have done that before.
Of course. Have a shower beer. When was the last time you made a shower beer?
Okay, never. That is actually a shower beer. Nope, that. I've never done the shower beer.
Really? It's quite refreshing. Learn
I've done
shower
it.
beer.
Ton. Oh, yeah.
It's a vacation thing.
It's great. It's a pandemic thing. I was having shower beers like once a week in 2020.
Well, yeah, okay. A vacation for me.
It's also a severe alcoholism thing.
Could be. Yep.
Okay.
It just
You got to
depends.
bring it there.
I mean, it is. I want to make sure every category is fully represented.
Yeah, I mean, if you're having a shower beer, I'm not sure whether it's the foam of the beer or the foam of the soap. I mean, you're cleaning it with
You're not pouring it
without
on
doubt.
yourself, Chris. Come on.
Oh, you can pour beer on your hair. It makes it shiny.
Okay, so if you want to talk about having a problem, so my buddy's got a it's a suction cup thing you put on the wall of your shower so you can put your shower beer. When you're getting
Yeah, dude, I swear we invented it on the show back in 2014 when we were talking about this. All of a sudden, it was like 8 months later, someone sent us because they had just released the shower beer holder.
Yeah.
That popped
suction
onto your
cups.
glass. Dude, I swear somebody heard our whole conversation and took that from us and made $1 million.
we never said
In all fairness, before anybody gets judgmental over the shower beer, right? In case they do, part of it depends on what time you're taking the shower, right?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, if you're getting up at 2:30 in the morning like us. Yes, okay. If it's an evening shower.
Even if you're getting up at 8 a.m, there's a difference. You're showering at 2 in the afternoon. That's a different story.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say you work in construction, you're a laborer. It's 6 o'clock at night. You're finally home from breaking rocks all day.
Yeah, you got to wash work off you.
You got to wash work off, are you?
And we only got so many minutes in the day.
Right. And I really would. It's been hot, and I want to drink a cold beer in a hot shower.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
It is.
Rizz, when was the last time you had a shower beer?
Last time I was on vacation, last year,
This morning.
and this morning.
There's a guy on my algorithm that's like, it's just a guy drinking beer in the shower, trying to look sexy, like an old guy, while he lip syncs sad country music songs and somebody was like, Unk's going through it.
And I'll tell you
So
what.
that guy's taking shower beer to the next level.
I used
Hey,
to.
now when you end up on that route, how many times have you looked and going, how in the heck, start looking some other things up and stuff just to change your algorithm so your social media feed looks different?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm pretty well set with my
I am who
algorithm.
I am, sir. I am who God made me, and I'm not going to try to change the algorithm none. I used to have a shower beer.
And AI is going to tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had alcohol in I don't know 7 years now or whatever. But you know what I have found myself doing? Coffee. Shower coffee.
Like hot coffee?
I have taken my coffee into the shower multiple
Hot
times.
coffee in the shower?
Yeah,
With a mug?
I
On
haven't
a
done that.
weekend.
That's strange.
Because I'll get up and I'll do my
That's
coffee
a
thing.
bridge too far
I'm
for
not
me.
against that.
If you're on
I
the
just haven't done
cams,
it.
I'm showing you Rizz in the shower this morning.
I accept how weird it is.
Like a mug of coffee in,
my mug,
in a hot shower?
Yeah, because I know which mugs will sit on the shelf.
lid.
The
and which
opening's
ones
too
won't fit.
big.
Yeah.
Like at least with a beer, there's like a small opening. So
Maybe you could do an
water-
iced coffee with like a straw.
Oh, you worried about
splash?
splash? There ain't no splash in there. It's on the opposite side.
Okay.
He also has a toothbrush in there.
Yeah, that's weird too.
It's not in there. It comes with me in there to brush my teeth.
Well,
Wait a minute, you guys, speaking of it, you guys have heard, I think we might have brought this up at one point in time. All right, because as Scott just brought up the toothbrush thing. Okay, people brushing their teeth in the shower, all that's all kind of normal, right? Mm-hmm. But Joe Vitale was telling us the story on the air where, he and his wife, they'll share a toothbrush.
ugh.
Yeah.
That's a bit much.
What?
There's people out
I
there
mean,
that do that.
We'll do that if I'm missing a toothbrush or something and I got a brush.
I'll put toothpaste on my finger and do it that way.
Yeah, I'll just
No,
slosh.
there's a toothbrush right here.
Ugh.
I'm
No.
sure she's
Chris.
used mine too.
No.
I can't do it.
I
man.
can understand the emergency part of it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, if
Emergency.
you've lost one, I can almost understand that, but just as a normal practice.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's it's not like you can't afford another toothbrush. Why? What is the point?
Why?
He's a weird dude. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, he wears
We missed about 4 minutes of hockey action the first time he told that story because I had to go. Wait a minute, I have questions.
Yeah, Rafe wants to know if they share underwear too. That's a good. Good.
But,
Not asked.
occasionally I can't find my Fruit of the Looms. I slide into her thong and I come to work. It's all about
I'm
productivity.
thinking I'm thinking you swap the fruit of the looms before you swap the toothbrush.
Oh, God.
Really?
Chris, stop that.
What's going on?
Both have particle issues.
Wait a minute. Well, yeah. Well, wait. We're talking clean underwear,
I
aren't
would
we?
share underwear before I shared a toothbrush.
Are you going to put your wife's underwear
He
on?
loves
Before I
wearing
shared
his
a
wife's
toothbrush?
underwear.
Yeah.
Style of
100%.
underwear.
It's what? What is she
Dude, he
wearing?
Wait a minute. If we said to you, Moon, right? Okay, you gotta wear this. You gotta wear this thong all day, right? Or you share your wife's toothbrush.
Yeah. It's a toothbrush. You guys are crazy. Am I awake today?
No,
I
listen.
swear I'm living in a different reality.
Rizz
wear-
has
You
got on
guys are out of
thongs
your
right
mind.
now, dude.
I wear Tim's underwear. He has like the boxer briefs that are long. They're like biker shorts, and I'll wear those. But those are my designated pairs of his underwear that he does not get back.
And Tim's not wearing your underwear.
I guess not. I don't hope not. I don't know what he's doing at home.
Come
What's he
on,
doing in
guys.
there?
We're at work.
You guys fooling
Wait,
me?
you have a problem wearing somebody else's clean underwear, but you have no problem using somebody else's dirty toothbrush.
I didn't say this is
You're
not
just
about.
saying
This
it's
is not
women.
about clean.
You're just saying
my-
wearing women. Your
Yeah, she's
wife's.
got silk leopard
Little-
thongs and things. I'm not.
And
What?
boy shorts.
What are you?
and-
How I couldn't fit.
I've never put on a silk
You're,
thong.
you're comfortable in
today.
yourself.
You're-
This
It's
has
not
to be
about-
about being clean.
It's not about that. I don't fit. I may as well not wear underwear.
I do
Oh, now
think you
you're just
guys are
bragging.
missing out about the thong
Bragging?
because the thong is comfortable after you get used to it after like a day.
It is.
Oh,
It's
I
not
know.
about the back.
you
It's
know-
about the front.
Well, they make man.
I wear
thongs.
it backwards.
What
That way I got like a little nut thong.
I think y'all are messing with me.
It cuts me.
Just happened here.
Split the middle.
Yeah, the seam.
Yeah, you also have to be the same size.
We went from shower beers to nut thongs.
Well,
all right.
We ran the gambit.
Well, you have to,
Yeah, we
I'm
did.
not the same size as my wife, so her stuff would be a little small on me.
Toit.
A little toy.
Okay. Well, then I think you got to ask the fair question here, Moon. Is it a different story if the underwear fit?
Oh, sure, yeah, whatever. I mean, if she wore Tommy John boxer
It's a size
briefs,
thing.
yeah, I don't care about anything. I'll share anything. We're already sharing everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a toothbrush is just yucko.
Tampons.
Yucko. Okay, Chris, let's talk hockey real quick.
Okay.
All right.
That's called
okay.
seamless transition, Chris.
I like how that
Exactly.
looks. That was a hell of a radio trick right there.
All right. So Matt DeFranks in the Post Dispatch had a pretty good mailbag question about whether the Blues should retire the number 7. I don't know if you saw this or not. So should the Blues retire?
I did
the
not
number
see
7?
Matt's article.
For
So-
Ronaldo?
So number 7 in honor of Red Berenson, Gary Unger, Joe Mullen, Keith Kachuk, and Pat Maroon. And with Keith going into the Hall of Fame this fall, how do you think the Blues should handle honoring that legendary jersey number? I think it should go.
Well, listen, I actually think you keep it, and I actually think you put it on the next good one. Like I really do. Like
Okay.
I'm for retiring. I'm for retiring numbers in certain areas. Now I'm going to take you back to one of the probably. Oh man, what year was it? Was it 2011? Was it 2011 when the St. Louis Blues honored number 7, and on one of the suites in the corner, they actually put the number out there. Put a poster together with Berenson, Kachuk, Unger, and Mullen. Had those guys, the other 3, because Keith was still with the team. Had those 3 guys come in and do autograph signings and stuff like that, and celebrate that night. There's a lot of greatness to that number, and I kind of love the idea of, who's the next Pat Maroon? What's the next story of that number?
You know what? That's a great way of looking at it.
Yeah. So I'm not in favor of retiring that number.
Who will be the next great number 7? Because that's a cool ass number.
That's a heck of a good question. Because the player's problem, at some point the player has to choose it. So I don't even know how I would answer that question. I don't know if that'd be a.
So I wonder in the locker room if there's like a thing like, all right, you're going to pick number 7. That's a big honor on this team to be a number 7.
So can I ask something?
Well, listen, let me give you a real quick example of one of those, right? Okay. It was a big deal because Bobby Plager made it a big deal, but there was also something about the way that number 5 really became associated with Bobby Plager. And there's been some other greats. I mean, Rob Ramage wore number 5, right? But when Barrett Jackman signed with the Blues, Bobby Plager wanted Barrett, before he'd even played for the Blues, Bobby Plager wanted Barrett wearing number 5. Like, he'd say that. He goes, that's the guy wearing number 5.
Right.
And when the Blues gave that number to Alexei Gusarov, for a short stint that he was with the team, it had Bobby all fired up and stuff. And then Barrett came in, and Barrett wore that number. And Barrett, with 803 games played, is second most games played in Blues history, most games played by a defenseman. Colton Parayko, by the way, just 3 games behind him, right at 800. Mm-hmm. And he wore that number 5. Actually, kind of cool. Parayko's wearing that number 55, so that's pretty cool there. But I think there are some situations, like that. Like, I'm not a fan of, like, I think after Pronger left, we had was it Daryl Sador? I'm blanking, maybe one other, like, that wore number 44. Like, there are some numbers that some people just seem to, like, just not give out,
right,
and stuff. But I think it was Michael Irvin. I saw a clip with Michael Irvin talking about this, and he's right about this. Sometimes with the retired number, okay, so you see the number up there, you see the name, people come to the arena, they see the name, and I think it is a terrific honor. I believe retired numbers should be for the best of an organization, but Michael Irvin said for him, like, it's kind of cool, and somebody, a receiver will go out, make a play, and you go, oh, it was like, look like Michael Irvin wearing that number, kind of thing. And I think there's something like a living, breathing aspect of the number as well that can be a fun aspect.
Right. Moon?
I'm thinking about hockey and all this, and let's hope that all the leagues go on for another 100 years. And if we keep retiring everything,
it's going to be no numbers
left. What are we going to be doing? Like, you get the blue square, you get the red square. So, and I understand it back in the day, especially for Yankees and a couple other things that, a couple other teams that never had last names on jerseys. And I can see, us retiring jerseys with the name and the number. But at some point, we're going to have to run out of this, right?
So the Toronto Maple Leafs have done something, like, think of all the years and the greatness that the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens have had. I don't believe the Maple Leafs really retire anymore. They honor the number. And it's really to your point, right? So there might be several players that wore the number 10, several players that wore the number 17. And maybe that was born out of necessity because 2 or 3 greats, like we've just been talking about, the number 7 have worn it. And I'm kind of in favor of that. Because if you think and you say, okay, well, who is the next St. Louis Blue? If you're going to retire a number next, well, whose number would that be, right?
Yeah.
And, frankly, like, I can make a good case why it could be an Alex Steen, right? A 20. I can make a case. Some people have asked me, do you retire Alex Petrangelo's number 27? And for me, the answer is no. He not left and played his whole career here, then I think it becomes a no-brainer. You're talking yes and a possible statue out front, but that didn't happen. Is it a Jordan Bennington who is setting all sorts of franchise records from a goalie standpoint? That one may make some sense there. Colton Parayko is going to be, like I said, 3 games into this season, he's tied Barrett Jackman for the second most games played. And if he's with the Blues for 2 more years, this year and next, he'll break Bernie Federko's all-time games played record. Is that
Moon, I remember when we were down there watching his first practice.
Clear.
Parayko's?
Yeah, Parayko's. Moon and I were down there his first practice. It seems so long ago.
He took this shot that went 6 million miles an hour, and we both went, holy crap, who is that? I mean, he was terrifying.
Just think about this, guys. And when you look up there, and the Blues are a little bit different, okay? But Chris Pronger's in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Al McInnes is in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Bernie Federko, a true blue,
going to be in the
Hall of Famer. Keith Tkachuk is going into the Hall of Fame. The numbers that I was just mentioning, whether it be 20, whether it be 55, whether it be 50, those guys are not going into the Hall of Fame. Okay? The Hockey Hall of Fame, that is. A Blues Hall of Fame, that's an easy one, but the Hockey Hall of Fame, that's so there's different things. And you look at the Blues retired numbers even as a whole, right? And Bobby Gassoff's number was retired after he was killed in that horrific motorbike accident, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look at, I actually believe that the retired numbers for the St. Louis Blues is one of the most perfect set of retired numbers in sports. And the reason I say that is, if you look out above, out in right field at Fenway Park, the Boston Red Sox, the criteria is pretty stiff, right? You had to play a certain number of years for the Red Sox. You have to be in the Baseball Hall of Fame, okay? And so there is some rarefied air. The Blues retired numbers really tells an amazing history of this franchise, and to me depicts this franchise and why it's had such a close relationships with his fan base. So I love it. I think we will have some more coming down the line. Who knows? But it has to be for the best of the best or something special. In the case of the number 7, there's Blues greats that have won it, but there's so many that if you did it, you would have to honor all those that did win it. And I'm looking forward to seeing who next would wear it.
It's been unissued since 2019, and somebody said Maroon even asked Kachuk if he could use the number. So I think that's a pretty cool story too. So all right, Chris.
By the way, I said this. We had Colt Perico's golf tournament. But hey, by the way, real quick here, guys, something really cool. Colt Perico had his 5th golf tournament this year, 5th annual golf tournament, Project 55. He raises money, donates it to Ronald McDonald House of St. Louis, donates it to St. Louis Children's Hospital and Blues for Kids, right? Yeah. The silent auction or the live auction they did raised over $37,000 on Monday night for it. Really, really cool stuff. This is really cool. His sister Kennedy comes in. She helps organize this thing from Canada, comes in and helps run the tournament. His brother Bryce comes in. His mom is there. Like, it's not just Colton kind of giving back to the community. The family comes in and is doing this. And I just wanted to give some props out to them. It's a special thing when an athlete adopts a city. It's an even more special thing when it's clear that athlete
he wants to be here, especially after all the events of last year surrounding Colton Parenko and the no trade clause thing, and that is nice to hear. All right, Chris, we covered it all today. The number 7 and women's thongs and shower beers. Yep. We did it.
Nut thongs.
Shower beers. And we did. Yeah.
Nut beers. Nut thongs.
Nut beers
shower
too.
Beers. Okay, got it. Chris, enjoy the time alone in your house, and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go walk around in circles and wait for everybody to get home.
All right, there he is, the great Chris Kerber, everybody.
See everybody.
All right, quick break. We'll come back. Hey, are the Wingding people here? Scott, can you?
Did they bring wings?
Check down the hall. With the Wingding coming up next week. I don't know if they brought wings.
What?
You don't like wings.
I like the smell.
You don't got no gloves. You ain't got no gloves.
You guys can feed me.
All right, 9:03. It's funny. We went from having no food to a lot of food.
Yeah.
I can dig this.
So first off, big
I went
thanks
from having
to
2 hands to having 0 hands.
Big thanks to Rob and everybody over at Potbelly downstairs for the sandwiches, and also our buddy Rick from St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, or a fundraiser for St. Jude's. Rick's a great dude. So thank you for the sandwiches, and thanks to Nowhere for the wings.
Yeah, incredible.
Competitors in the Wingding coming up on Tuesday.
I'm gloved. I just had the honey habanero one. And
awesome, right? Were those not great?
Spectacular. And I said, yo, habanero is like, sometimes that can really be painful, and sometimes it can just be a zap. And he said, no, it's a perfect kick at the end. And he nailed it. This is amazing.
You have something habanero, you'll blow your butthole out sometimes.
Yeah, could I have, Lauren, could you put my headphones on me? I'm not prepared. I don't know what to do here.
Well, if you don't have your headphones on, you're going to miss Scott and the headline.
No, give me the big one.
I just watched a TikTok of how to debone a flat, and I'm blown away. This guy turned a flat into a nugget, and I feel like my life has changed forever. He did a little twist thing where he twists a little bone out
and just pulls
it, and then you take the big one and you pull it, and the whole wing is still intact to be dunked like a boneless wing.
Well, how do you do that? How do you do that with gloves on?
Come watch.
Come watch
on
the break. He's got headphones on.
This white satin jacket, too.
I hate that you're wearing a white satin jacket with wings.
Oh, I'm wearing my dad's white satin jacket. I mean, it is... The whole thing is white.
Moon and white satin.
Oh. Holding chicken wings.
All right, just eat it.
I'm not going to eat it on film. That's ridiculous.
Oh, come on. Mukbang for
us. All right, Scott, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
What's going on in the news today?
Hey, we have a sponsor for today's Headline Goo?
Yeah, it's Zero Res. Spell it backwards or forwards. It spells the same.
You know what? If you get some wing sauce on your on your jacket. Maybe Zero Res could help you get that out.
Yeah.
All right, Scott, what do you got?
Okay, so far.
Today is National Toilet Paper Day, and I'm not celebrating. That's just how I roll.
Off to a great start, Scott.
Today is National Dog Day. Personally, I don't see why we have to set aside a day to give special treatment to any creature that can lick its own privates. Around 60 syringes washed up on a New Jersey beach on Saturday, and that's disgusting. But enough about New Jersey. The syringes are ick, too. Yeah. Okay. A restaurant in Tennessee banned anyone under 30, not to be confused with Denny's, which bans anyone under 130. Walmart experienced their lowest sales growth in years. Now keyword, sales. Their customers are bigger than ever. In a new interview, Harry Styles revealed the first thing he does after a show is that he takes a shower. Yeah, he was asked, how are you different from Post Malone? The Browns named Deshaun Watson their starting quarterback, and just what Deshaun needs, another happy ending. A new study says 1 in 4 NFL players can expect to get brain damage. Oh, so that's how Jason Kelsey thought he could be a late-night comedy host. Yeah, and finally, a new cross-promotion. Each NFL team drafted a Disney character. The Patriots got Captain America, the Cowboys got Woody from Toy Story, and the 49ers got one of the winches from the Pirates of the Caribbean. And may the goo be with you.
All right, Scott, not bad. All right, we'll take one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. All right, that is it for us. Appreciate you all tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And the podcast is titled?
Today's podcast is titled, We Will Always Love You, Dolly, and Rizz Didn't Do It.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for clearing that up.
You're welcome. Needed to be said.
All right, what else, Moon?
Hey, listen, I just want to say this. If you guys do not understand the excitement that I have for the October 17th Greek Fire at Del Mar Hall show announcement, it's because I had to come out of a GD death dedication, and it was hard for me to follow that.
Yeah, well.
That's all. I had to announce the most exciting show I've played in the last 7 years.
Play that Casey Kasem track.
After Dolly Parton, who lived from 1946 and changed the entire world, passed away, and we did a whole dedication to her. So that's why it was so difficult for me to kind of ramp up and talk about how excited I am. But I really am. Tickets will go on sale for Greek Fire at Del Mar Hall on Friday at 10 a.m. And I'm telling you, we haven't headlined since 2019, and the lights are back on. We are playing new music that is from... What you got?
Nothing. I love that. I'm thinking of that Casey Kasem thing. You're like, I can't get...
I got to follow a GD death dedication.
Yeah, I can't get an upbeat number out of a death dedication.
If I can't, who do I got to call? Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I'm excited, though. Thanks.
Okay. Get your tickets on Friday, 10 a.m. Rafe, what else?
No notes.
All right. Scott?
If you want to mourn Dolly the right way, follow King Scott rules.
What?
I'm just trying to attach myself to it. I don't know.
Yeah, be a barnacle on a tragedy?
Yeah, I'm going to post a picture. When I was a kid, she spit in my face and told me, get away, poor kid. So I'm going to post that picture. It's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah. Tune into Scott's social media situation over there. Learn what else?
I'm off tomorrow and Friday, so have a great life.
Learn.
I know.
Well, have a good trip.
I'm going to go to Colorado. I'll send you. I'll text you guys.
Hang in the
Palisades.
I'm going to
hang in the mountains.
Hanging with my mom and sister and eating peaches in the Palisades.
Nice. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots from Fenton. Chris Bequette is our Teamers Remember the Day. And he wants you to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.